Hello everyone. Oh, I was too busy looking at the wrong screen. My bad. Not even ready. Yeah. Okay. We bring this in. We bring that over. And we sit down. And here we are. Hello everyone. Welcome back. It's another Thursday night. That can only mean one thing. You're watching Shenmue Dojo live on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or Facebook. Whatever your preferred platform of choice, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. It's a pretty big week. Hello to everybody in chat. I will get to you in a second. It's a pretty big week. I wish I still had the big screen for me on it because we have some things to discuss before we get on with the Shenmue 2 finale. We've arrived in Guilin, China. We're going to have a walk and talk with Shen Fa. Always awesome. And then we'll see how long we go. I'm officially now on my holidays, ready for Gamescom next week. So we might run a little bit late tonight. We'll probably fire up some lucky hit or something. We'll see what we will do. But anyway, first of all, we have a couple of things to talk about. First of all, awesome news this week. We're getting the trial version of Shenmue 3 for the PC if you back that tier in the Kickstarter. Just let me say that once again. For PC only! Not on PS4. So we're going to be getting that next month, and we can certainly look forward to that. Of course, we have Gamescom next week. Yu Suzuki will be present at it. He will be also attending signings. Who knows what will happen. Jeff Keighley is presenting something on the opening night. I would say that's probably our best shot for getting some new material, possibly a new trailer. Who knows? I'm not even going to be able to watch it. Unfortunately, I am at a concert. Come Monday, I'm screwed. I have a concert to go to, and then immediately after the concert I have some travelling to do to the airport, and yeah, I'm not even going to get to watch the opening ceremony. I'm just going to have to catch up on it with whatever happens. Last bit of news, we've been talking back and forth here at Shenmue Dojo. Primarily about the streams. As you know, I present the streams. I have been presenting these streams and a lot of streams for on and off, mostly on, the past 4 years straight. Streaming at least once a week. Sometimes there was 3 streams a week. It was awesome, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, personally, it's kind of no bueno. It can get in the way of things, it can be stressful, it can be, you know, it is a dedication, if you want to put it like that. A worthy one, but it still is a dedication. I did take some thought, and this was going to be my last stream. We were going to hand it off to kind people who have volunteered to stream on our platform, which is awesome. But I had a bit of a rethink about it, and basically, it's a kind of a bit of a stupid move on my part. Whenever we're now getting into this window, we're getting the trial edition in weeks, and we are a couple of months away from Shenmue 3. Why would I not want to be on camera and share that hype with you, get you guys excited, bring you any sorts of news and topics we can discuss while it's just doing what we do every week and playing Shenmue. So, the plan is this is going to end tonight. This is going to end our current run, our current regular format of what we normally do. Thursday night streams, 9 PM to 11 PM UK time. We're not going to be streaming all of next week. I'm going to be at Gamescom, so I'm not going to be here to stream. But the week after that, some of you guys might know him from the Twitch chat. Jake's in our digital duck. He's stepped up to the plate, and he is going to be joining me throughout the week. And he is going to stream Shenmue alongside me. We're thinking maybe Tuesday nights at the moment. So basically, in a nutshell, what we're doing is we're upping our game in terms of the release of Shenmue 3 and that road that takes us there. Instead of 1 stream a week, which I'm still going to be here on a Thursday night, Ducky is going to be sitting on my lap. Yes, he is. Ducky's going to be on Tuesday nights. He's going to play Shenmue 1 concurrently every week, just like I would do on a Thursday night. He's going to play it on a Tuesday night, whereas I'm going to go back to the beginning and play Shenmue 2. That means you get both Shenmue games in the 1 week. You can come and go as you please and get excited as the week goes on towards Shenmue 3. It's actually a little bit unfair because Ducky will have Quack Thing in there with him, whereas I sit on the Todd. Jonathan Ridgway, am I streaming Yakuza 0 next? No, I am not. But on that point, going back to what Stephen Taylor has said on Facebook, is this going to be Shenmue 3? It is not tonight. But when the trial is released, the day the trial is released, as soon as we get that date, whatever night that is, I will be going live with it. I don't know if then Ducky will go live on a separate night with his interpretation of the trial. But you can rest assured, yes, as soon as I back the trial, maybe I might get a tip off of when it's coming at Gamescom, maybe I might get an email from contacts. Who knows what can happen, but yes, you have absolute 100% guarantee I have a good enough PC that I will be running the trial of Shenmue 3 live for the first time. No spoilers, don't even know what the main menu screen will look like. I will literally fire that up live on Twitch. So in the next few weeks, we can have that to look forward to. Apologies, it's a lot of talking. We're currently at 5 minutes of constant jibber jabber. I'm trying to keep it as short as possible, which is why I'm talking fast. Last week we were streaming for Sega, so there was something that I personally would like to do, and that is say thank you to everybody who I now have on my screen for last week's contributions and thanks. For example, Ducky, Skill Jim resubscribing, Cybernator resubscribed, Jimmy resubscribed, Johnny Fraser resubscribed, Ruffian Gruff followed. Thank you so much, guys. Pisswasser for the bits. Aberdons resubscribed, and there was a few people like Johnny. Ali Novum was in, Feather Data, all for the host, Ranchero for the follow. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Master Chan in Twitch chat, howdy. William Lamb over on Facebook, Henko Mono, Francisco Carvalho. So many of you guys, and the Gamescom hype is building. Gamescom hype is building. So, yeah, there's no point in me rambling on. We have other stuff I'm sure we can talk about, like the backer demo and things like that. Gamescom, things like that. I certainly want to talk about Gamescom. Who's hyped for me going to live in Germany for the rest of my life? How I can't wait. So basically, yeah, long story short, as soon as I walked out of work today, like Conor McGregor going out for a fight, loving life, I got home, and within the hour of sitting down, looking forward to my trip, I found out that the airline I'm flying home with, Ryanair, a good Irish company, are holding a 2-day strike. I don't have a clue what's happening. I don't have a clue if my flight home is still scheduled or if it will be cancelled. Your guess is as good as mine. So, who the fuck knows? I'll probably live stream from Germany.
Got a minute?
What?
Just a constant
Got a minute?
What?
stream of abuse towards Ryanair.
Do you know Bailu Village?
Yeah.
Sheephead, exactly. That was my after 5 minutes
How
of
can I
doing a
get to
strop
Bailu Village?
and things like that.
I
Yeah,
don't know the
that's
way
exactly
there.
what I said. Fuck it.
Okay.
What matters is I'm going to get
If
there
you ask
on
my
time,
dad,
all being
he
well.
might
I'm not
know.
flying with Ryanair.
Your father.
So it's getting there that matters. Getting home
Does
is
your father know how to
irrelevant.
get there?
So I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie. I
my
can
dad
do a bit of
knows
rearranging
everything.
here and finally see YouTube. Apologies, guys. I had the Streamlabs window open to go through the various.
Where's your father?
He's selling fish over there.
Thanks, I had to give people from
I
last week.
helped him to
Apologies.
catch them,
But there we
you
go.
know.
We're back. We're back. Hello to everyone on YouTube. Joel's in there. Good to see you, Joel. Greatest Journey. Renners. Mr.
Yeah.
Jagan's in there. Good to see you
It's that
guys.
blue
Hope you're
shot.
hyped for Gamescom.
Okay,
This
then
is the
I'll
last
ask him.
stream. This is the last stream as well. Episode
buy
19,
some
the Guilin
fish,
finale.
too.
We are at Gamescom. It's happening next week. A matter of days. I don't need to put you guys in a bit closer. I can't really see. So anyway, apologies to everyone on Twitch as well who I'm ignoring. Master Chan, Alex Ironic's in there. Paddy, good to see you in. Budley, Sheephead, Corsair, Ducky's in. Sleeve Fix. Does the demo expire after an hour for the backer, or is it playable forever? Sleeve Fix, as far as we know, it's playable forever. The time of the demo, the in-game time will be 1 hour real time. What that means is that an in-game day of Shenmue time usually takes an hour. Always has done. What that means is the play time in-game will be 1 hour, but you can reset it and you can go back and play it when you're 50. So this is, I completely forgot we're actually playing this with the texture mods on, and I'm noticing a little bit of error. Clearly this bit, unless this bit meant to be like this, I can't see it,
Welcome.
but we'll run with it.
Excuse me.
Do you need medicine?
Mr. Jagan is right. Demo will be in the latter half of September, and we will be streaming it live
Which way is it to Bailu
the
Village?
second it's out.
You're not a customer.
How can I get to Bailu Village?
Are you asking me for directions?
Yes.
Buy some medicine.
Spag balls in.
Please.
Yeah, you're late, dude. Not
It'll
happy.
Solve your stomach problems right away.
I don't need medicine. Thanks. Could you show me the way?
I guess it can't be helped. So you want to go to Bailu Village?
Yes.
It'll take a few days to get there from here. After you pass the produce shop there, make a left. You'll find the path. Keep walking on the path along the river, all the way up.
Oh my god, talking for 5
got
minutes
it.
straight does
Thank
give
you.
you a dry throat. Ugh. Do you all know I didn't say I seen Conor McGregor? I meant I was walking. Whenever I left work today, like because I was on vacation, I so did the
Come on,
walk.
everybody. Things you find here are all fresh. Would you like to
Question:
have
are we going
some?
to be catching his fish for him in Bailu Village in Shenmue 3? Because that would be
This fish?
sick lore.
This fish has just been caught, and it's called...
No. I'd like to get to Bailu Village.
Huh? Are you asking me for directions?
I'd like to ask you something.
A little bit.
Aren't you going to buy fish?
No. I don't think I can take it with me.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it,
well,
Spags. If there's one thing I want to
again.
give it to the timing of the demo release, right? It
can
is
I get
in
to
a
Bailu
Perfect sweet spot.
Bailu
We've got
Village.
Gamescom this week.
Walk upstream.
I'm
along
hoping,
the
I'm
ancient
assuming
Twin
there's going to
River.
be some new
Intrigue
material
from-
release that we can chomp on.
Yeah,
And
the
then that's
river
going
is
to
close
that's going to take
here.
us a couple of
You
weeks,
must
few
go
weeks to
over
the
several
trial
mountains
version.
to get to
Everybody's going to be
Bailu
stoked for that.
Village,
And then
We
after
need
the
to
trial
take the
version,
path
if it
over
comes
there
out back in the 3rd or 4th
I
week of
see.
September,
Thank you.
that's then going to see us into October, and then bam, we are in the month before Shenmue 3's release. We're currently already, in fact, double-digit hype as well since last week. We made it. We're in the double digits again. And I'm sorry, there's no sign of this. There's no sign of this game being delayed anymore. It's not happening. This game is coming November 19th. I'd put everything I have on it. PS Vivi Gamer, didn't see it in there, buddy. Hello. I love the idea that it covers nearly a whole in-day game. Yeah, I mean, there was some chat I seen on the forums and stuff like that about how data hackers are going to get into it and things like that. And
Excuse
I
me.
don't know, open the whole game, but
Why
I'm not
is
too
it?
sure they're even going to do that with because it's a
happen to
downloadable
Bailu
thing.
Village?
Oh, surely the content they're going to put in that to download is just going to be that section. Do you know what I mean?
This is the only path that will take you to that village.
Spags, I'm not gonna lie. If I got the
Bailu
games coming, I got
Village
rid of a trailer. I got wind
It
of
takes
a
full 2 days.
delay. I would
Of course,
bite my lip
I'm not really
in
sure.
saying
I
something.
understand.
Paddy, yeah, with TGS as well. At one point, I was going to try and get to Japan for it, but yeah, that ain't happening. This will officially, and everybody has been told, including, I don't know if you want to say higher ups or whatever, but this is my last Shenmue trip, at least for a very long time. I don't mean it in a rude way. Far from it. But, you know, doing this job, I don't want to say doing this job, but the role and responsibility that I have, it does come with its burden. It does come with its weight on your back. And with the streams especially, that's why I was pushing. And for a while there, I was taking an extended break. Doing this gig is a hard commitment financially, emotionally, personally. Particularly financially, this is my last Shenmue trip for a long time, and everybody has been made aware of that. Spags, yes, just basically long story short, I was leaving for a while. And we had a couple of streamers that were willing to take over, but it's kind of worked out where one of the streamers, Satrurio, I don't think he's in tonight from the forums. He was going to do one stream and Ducky was going to do the other. Ducky is in chat. But that's kind of a stupid decision for me to do, considering we're going to be edging week by week by week towards Shenmue 3, and that excitement is going to build. So, what we're going to do is Ducky is going to come on board. He is going to stream on a Tuesday night. He's going to stream Shenmue 1. And then on a Thursday night, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, go back to the beginning and replay Shenmue 2. And those two playthroughs on a weekly basis will give people the opportunity to tune in to see as much or as little of whatever Shenmue they want. And as we get towards Shenmue 3, we should start to see the hype build. You know yourself. So, yeah. Basically then the only change is that Ducky is going to be coming on board Tuesday nights. Yeah, Ducky, you ain't streaming Sonic, dude. Yeah, so that's kind of what it is, and it kind of works out well. It's essentially double the streaming amount. I mean, if Zatrurio was able to get his rig set up, he'd be more welcome to come on board. I would have people streaming 7 nights a week on here, if I could. If I could do it, I would. Yeah, Paddy, Paddy, that was the whole point. The streams wouldn't be going anywhere. If nobody stepped up like Ducky or Zatrurio, I would still keep doing them. That's this is a big part of the brand, and this will always stay, particularly at this time. We're not going to stream for 4 years and then right before Shenmue 3 say, ah, fuck it. You know, we're going to keep the streams going. It's just, I could do with a break, I'm not going to lie, but that will come when it's meant to. Mr. Jag, and Sega accidentally uploaded the entire Yakuza 6 and mistook it as the demo, I think. Alright. Johnny Fraser, apologies. I didn't see you for the hosting there, thank you very much. And PS Vivi Gamer has subbed the tier 1. Thank you so much, PS Vivi Gamer. Oh, you've changed it to the Vivi Gamer. Did you change that, or is that something different? Because we had PS Vivi Gamer, now with the Vivi Gamer. Rock Wobbler. This is where the Shenmue conspiracies start. Feel free, bud, to conspire away. Sorting my account all me. Good job. I'm still probably going to call you PS Vivi Gamer though. Joel, I can see Digital Duck doing 5-hour-long streams of the Duck Racing in Shenmue 2. I know, I feel bad, but it's kind of just like the way the start of the week and end of the week. First game, second game. Because I know Ducky's a really good runner of Shenmue 2 and stuff, and probably has a lot of stuff he can show us, but it kind of just worked out. If he comes on Tuesday and then I come on Thursday, and... But he's cool. We actually talked about it, and what I do really like is that Ducky prefers playing Shenmue 1 over Shenmue 2, whereas I much prefer Shenmue 2 over Shenmue 1, so...
Hey, are you alright?
Hang on,
dear.
my friends are going to take a selfie.
Dear?
I want to see if I can do it. I don't think I'm going to be able to. This is what happens on your live stream. You won't be able to take a selfie of it.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
I think I put a muscle on my back doing that.
You saved us.
Are you okay?
I really should charge people this, actually. That'd be a way to make money. Taking a selfie live on stream. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Get everybody in chat photobombing.
I just had to. I had to save it.
Huh?
The white deer is my village's guardian.
A guardian?
Chat photobombing stream.
White. By. Deer. Lu.
Bailu village. My home.
Strange didn't sound.
Bailu village. Where is this village?
It's up along this river.
Is it far?
I can show you. I'm
There we go.
Shenhua. What's your name?
Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. I would laugh my ass off if you were to do a fake Irish accent.
Yo. Follow me.
Mr. Jack, and that's a good point. I haven't been given that any thought whatsoever. What's going to be included in this trial? And I don't mean in terms of story. I mean in terms of, like, is there going to be any mini games? Do you know what I mean?
Come from?
It's going to be so insane.
You're not from here, are you?
No. I came from Japan.
Japan? Where's that?
It's an island country, east of China.
In the east.
Japan is pretty small compared to China.
Is it far from here?
I know I say I do this all the time, but I really want...
Actually,
okay,
it's kind
I
of
don't mind
far.
listening... Well,
A faraway country.
listening to Rio
the
talk about
east.
Japan is okay, but I
What's
really
wrong?
want to try and concentrate
nothing.
all the time on what she says to see how it relates to Shenmue 3.
What is it, Yo?
What kind of place is Bailu village?
It's a small village in the mountains.
Is it far from here?
Yes, We have to cross 2 mountains.
James, I seen that. Hi,
Really?
Mum.
2 mountains? Have you lived in Bailu Village all your life?
Yes, ever since I was small.
Eminus Gamer, that was a Kickstarter tier. Did you not back it?
Yes, my father and I.
The Shenmue 3
The
Battle
two of us
Royale
have
tier.
always lived in Bailu Village.
It was legitimately
see.
called Let's Get Sweaty.
Shenfa,
Yes?
We should just do Hurry On and then play Lucky Hit.
can you tell me more about Bailu Village?
Let's see. My grandfather told me that it's one of the oldest villages in Guilin.
An old village.
Rock Warbler, I forgot
Yeah,
who, but before
been
this part
around
there's a
since the
random
Tang
person you can talk to,
Dynasty.
and they basically
Since the
foreshadowed
Tang
that they don't
Dynasty.
plan for a third game to
It's
come
been
out.
said that
It's
some
so
nobles
messed
who were
up.
expelled from the city
It's
by
when
the
you're just
emperor
walking down the path
built
after the
village
first
to live
time
in
before you
hiding.
get to the river. I think.
Really? Shenfa,
Yes?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't miss that, but only because like I was too busy talking shit.
can you tell me more about the village?
More? Let me see. There are various legends told in Bailu Village.
I love this. Are we gonna hear about
Are
these
legends?
legends now?
Yes, there are many. Since the village
That is actually a
has
redundant
existed
question
for
because you know
hundreds of years.
fucking full well we
Like
are.
what?
Yu Suzuki has this like story,
What kind
and
of stories do you
Yoshimoto-san
tell
has
when
this
you grew
script
up?
so fucking tight
Where I grew up?
that this is all going to
Well-
like happen.
Tell me.
Okay.
We'll go with the Inari God.
There was a shrine near my house.
4,
called
4,
Yamanuchi
6,
Shrine.
8. Will
What
you
is a
eventually
shrine?
will you eventually
Looks
stream the
similar to the
trial?
temple
Yes,
for
4,
China.
4, 6, 8. The
Ah,
day the
it's
trial is
where the
released,
gods
I will
live.
be here streaming it live. I won't even start it up to
You
tweak
make
the
wishes at the
settings.
shrine.
I'm literally going
Did
to
your
open
wish
it
come true?
live, and we're just going
I'm
to take
not
it from there.
sure.
Whatever happens,
It
happens.
didn't come true?
I never really wished for anything.
I have
seriously,
okay,
though.
so
Oh,
I never paid
Jennifer.
any.
Yeah?
This is just going to be a talking stream, really, isn't it? I
What kind of
never
stories
looked
are there
at
in
the
Bailu Village?
the PC
There are so
specs
many
on the
stories
Kickstarter
that have been
updates
told.
until the trial update.
That thing about the
I
white
just
deer
never
being
thought
the
about it.
guardian, is that
Basically,
one of the stories?
I easily
Yeah.
qualify for
How
the
does that
minimum
story go?
specs. Easily.
long ago,
In terms of the
village suffered
recommended
from
specs,
drought.
I'm fine
And then there was a
except
forest
for the
fire.
processor,
When
my
the village was
GPU, and my
surrounded by
CPU.
flames,
I have an
a white
i7
deer
4770
appeared.
OK with overclocking. They recommend the
A white deer.
That white
7770,
deer
I
led
think.
the villagers to
Which
the
is a hell of a
Guilin
leap.
Mountains.
spring.
Secondly, in
The
terms of
villagers were able
GPU,
to
they're
escape
recommending
from
an
the forest
NVIDIA
fire because of that.
1070. I have a 1060.
That's why it's the village's guardian.
So
From then on, the white
I'm just
deer appeared
short
occasionally,
of the recommended
saving
specs,
the villagers
but
from many other
I'm
dangers.
kind of hoping and
An
keeping my
interesting
fingers
story.
crossed that they're
All the
just giving those
villagers
out to
believe it.
overshoot. I mean, they're saying it's going to be 100 gig of a game. I
Jennifer.
don't know about that.
Yes?
I mean, really. For somebody like Yu Suzuki that knows the
many
programming
people live in
techniques
Bailu
to
Village?
really compress data,
About
how the fuck
50
is this game
people.
100 gig?
50 people?
Yes.
Well, Paddy, as long as
The
you're okay,
villagers
because
are
I don't know how
honest
where
people. I'm
me
sure they
streaming
will
the
be
trial
nice
will
to you
fall
too.
under the spoiler banner or anything like that. I don't know. Natalie Croft on Facebook, apologies, I didn't see your message. What are you most looking forward to when it comes to Shenmue 3?
Yes. There are
I'm not gonna
inconveniences,
lie.
Since the village is surrounded
I start
by
thinking about that and
mountains.
my mind
But
explodes.
the villagers live off
I'm
the gifts
almost,
from the
I'm
mountains.
still, it's still going to be the
mountains
story. It's still going to be this story of
Further ahead.
what is
as
the
we near
legend
the
of these
village,
mirrors.
The paths are going to get more rocky.
The backstory of Landi
We'll be
and
going over
Iwao
the
and
mountain
Zooming
now.
Hong.
So tell me
Or
if
not
you're
Zooming,
tired. Let's go slowly.
is it Sunming Zai, sorry. That whole legend, what's so important about Bailu Village? How come Phantom River Stone is made there? What was the significance of these cave carvings by Shanfa's dad? All of these
What's
questions
the
that we
tree?
have. The dragon,
Fragrant
the
olive.
prophecy about the dragon, the prophecy about Shenfa. All
Bloom
these
at the head
questions
too.
that we have residing from Shenmue 2 that we have had for like 17 years. I know we're not going to get all answers, but I want
Yeah.
something.
During this season, all the trees are in full bloom.
Fragrant olives.
Exactly, Spags. With the 100 gig
In
thing, that's what
China,
I'm
we
using
call
as a
these
guide
trees
to turn around and
leaves.
say that all
And
these
there are
specs
so
that they have
many
listed on the
here, like
Kickstarter in
woods
terms of your
or leaves.
PC hardware,
So Guilin
like I
means
mean,
the
they're
wood of
overshooting.
fragrant olives.
Really?
I'm not going to need a
them are
7770
on
G CPU.
Yes.
I'm not going to need a
because though the whole
1070
mountain is wrapped
GPU.
by the flowers. Let's move on, yo.
Okay.
Aimless Gamer, hey Peter, do you guys want my demo code to use or give away?
Sure.
I personally don't need it, Aimless Gamer. I'm going to get it. But I'm sure somebody's in chat will happily take you up on that
What does
offer.
your father do?
He's a stone cutter in Bailu village.
William Lamb, what about the treasure, James? What do you think about that? I'm assuming you mean me. I'm not James, by the way.
He finds various stones in the mountain
Peter,
stone
James is in
pit.
chat, so I'm not too
And
sure if you're
creates
asking me or him.
beautiful
But
works from
yeah,
stone.
again, that all ties
When
into
we
the
get to
lore
our
of
village,
Shenmue. All of these
I
questions,
want to show
the
you some things
Chiyu
my father
Dragon,
created.
the
like
treasure
that.
of the King Dynasty,
What
all of
about
that.
your father?
My father taught me a lot of things.
Just like me and my father.
Yeah,
What did your father teach you?
father.
Okay, so people are basically
No,
saying that the
what's
PC version of the
Did I
game will
say
be a
something
36
wrong?
gig game. That sounds
I was just
about
remembering
right.
something. By the way, aren't
The
we
only
near
reason why I was
Bailu
thinking it
Village
could
yet?
possibly be more, I'm not
Go
saying it would have been
over this
100 gig,
mountain,
but the
and
reason it
we'll
could
have to
possibly
go
be
even
more
further.
would be because of the
I
amount
see.
of audio
We still have a
in
long
the
way to
game.
go.
We're not talking about compressed audio, which we have in these games,
Shinra.
but
Yes?
with the amount of dialogue I'm sure that's been recorded, I mean, that's surely
No matter
going
how
to bump
far
it
we
up a
go,
bit.
The paths look all the same.
Me.
It's
Well,
like
William, my
he's
name's Peter,
everywhere around
not
here.
James. But you're right, I forgive you. Mr. Jagan, how many
ever
games
get
on
lost?
Watch Shenmue, so I would imagine
When I
so.
was small, I did.
Yeah,
But if
I
you
think
get
I'm more
lost,
saying that I
just
don't.
take the animal trails.
I would love like,
The
I would
animal
love
trail?
that
The path that the
mini game
animals in the
area, the
mountains
gambling
walk.
area. I don't
If
want
you
the
follow
arcade.
one, it'll
I do not
always
want
lead
the
to water.
arcade in the
How
trial.
do you find one?
You look for animal
I wouldn't mind Lucky Hit or Rolling on Top because they're just reimagined versions of what we
You know
already
so
have.
much about
Turtle
animals.
Racing, again,
I've played
I
in the
don't mind
forest
that.
since I
It's a
was a
good
You learned it
thing to have.
naturally.
But in terms of the
No,
arcade,
My father taught me most of the
no,
things
I do not
did.
want that in the
Your
demo.
father.
Yes,
Perhaps
about the
Shenmue 3 is
forest
way
and the
bigger than we ever
mountains
imagined.
and the
I'm not
animals.
gonna lie, I believe
He
it
taught
is.
me about the sky,
Also,
the
YS mentioned
stars,
that this game you
and
could have the
many
most
other
voice
things.
dialogue of any game ever,
see.
and that it would be a massive amount of space. That I know is a fact.
Shenfa.
That I know is a fact. Both of what you're saying,
How
I
far does
actually
the
know is a
source
fact. This game is
All
far
the way
bigger
to
than
the
you could
village.
possibly imagine
Oh,
in terms of
the scenery looks all
content
the same to
in
me.
game, not in terms of the
People not friends
overworld.
might think the exact
And
same
also,
thing.
the amount of dialogue that I've heard is in this game is
It's amazing how you
mental.
don't get lost.
the
recognize
variations
the
of
path.
conversations that you can have
I'll know the
apparently are
direction if I see
insane.
the
I've been
sun's
told that.
position.
Alex Ironic, give me a break. Of course I'm gonna play the
And
trial,
there are
dude.
signs here and there on the paths.
Signs?
Of course.
mountain paths?
Of course I'm gonna play.
Yes,
I
there
feel
are
like
some ahead
it's
of here.
I wouldn't
Strange
play the
shaped
game
trees
live.
and stones,
When Shenmue 3
and the
comes out in
drinking
November,
water
I wouldn't
places.
play that live. I will play that on my own. I will have that personally. But in terms of the trial, because this was the breaker as well.
You
No,
used
hang
the
on a
rocks
second.
and
No,
trees
no, no,
as
no,
well.
no. This was the breaker I said.
I've been using
If it was a
the
Watch
signs all the way
Shenmue
till
style,
now.
something that was
Didn't you
completely
notice?
separate.
No.
That this
I
story
didn't
wasn't
notice.
in the main game, which is
I'll
what we
show
have
you what the
confirmation is
signs
that's
are.
what it is,
One
then
of
yes,
them is
I
just
will
up
play that for
ahead.
you guys. It's a
Okay.
good common ground, it's in between.
So many butterflies.
Spudley, yeah, maybe one arcade game I can live with, but the problem with that is that you're then opening the
They're
arcade.
beautiful.
Don't they look like
You know, you're only
flowers?
going to play an arcade game in the
Flowers.
arcade itself, and I'm kind of like, I want
Yeah.
that in the game.
do
I
look
don't. I
like
want to
flowers.
experience that in the game
When
itself.
I
I don't
was
want to
small,
have like access to
I
that
once
in
saw a
the,
lot
in
of
the trial.
butterflies
That's
all
just a
fly
personal
away
preference.
at
though.
once. I started crying because I really thought that all the flowers had flown away.
Spags, yeah, yes,
Why are there so many
and
here?
Why?
Primarily
primarily
There aren't
with
any flowers
Shenfa,
around
yes.
This is the place where the butterflies come
It's
to drink
basically what
water.
you're saying, the affinity system. It's crazy. In terms of dialogue, in
Yes,
terms of
after
choice.
the rainfall, they come here to take in the drops on the leaves. You see them often after a rainfall.
I see.
William Lamb, Peter, do you think Guizong is going to be in Shenmue 3 and Chai? Well, we know Chai is going to be in it. Natalie, yep, covering it both underneath you. Guizong, I don't know.
Let's go through the forest
I-
before it gets dark. Yo,
I mean, we have
anyone?
Guizong and we have Shun.
Yeah.
Two key players, two key characters that could turn up. We have also Neo-Sun, who we haven't seen yet. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's like 50-50. I reckon one of the two will turn up between Guizong and
Be
Shuing.
careful.
And if I were to pick one, it's a 50-50 shout.
Be careful. Watch your step.
I'm thinking about it logically. I mean, Guizhong has more claim to be in Shenmue 3. Xuing had a huge story arc in Shenmue 2.
Watch your step.
And she's kind of had that resolved for now that she's given him the piece of shit. She's given him the stone
Did you get
that will
hurt?
potentially lead to a meeting
Don't
with
worry.
Zooming. So she could kind of go on the back burner for now, and we haven't seen Guizhong since Shenmue 1. And all he really had was an injured leg. There's been ample time for him to recover from that. And then he could pick up his story thread again in Shenmue 3. Maybe Xuing could come back into it if he finds Zooming in Shenmue 4. That's just me thinking out loud. That's just me thinking logically. So oh, well, yeah, but I'm talking real time. Flashbacks? Yeah, anything goes. Anything goes. And this is the craziest thing as well. As much as I love talking to you guys about it, at the same time we're really getting into territory now, and this was another reason why I wanted to take a break. I am so prepared right now to switch
going to
off all
climb
things Shenmue to
Yes.
avoid spoilers and
It's slippery.
theories and
Watch your step.
driving myself insane with like thoughts and conspiracy
Alright.
theories and what can happen and what this trailer could mean and what this image could relate to. I'll drive myself around the
Will,
bend
are
with
you
that
okay?
shit.
Yeah, I'm fine.
What if sailors
Which
come
way?
back? Well, we're
It's
getting
this way.
forklifts.
Yeah.
You know, Yu Suzuki likes to please his fan base. And I'm near sure in every interview he will get asked a sailors related question. Vivi Gamer, it's interesting how the QTs have a confirmation sound here. Well, yeah, that's a very famous question that we asked for years on the forums. And then when the Nico Nico footage came out, or sorry, the NHK footage came out, sorry, and we got to see the behind-the-scenes making of Shenmue, this was exactly it, where Yu Suzuki actually got mad about the noise of the QTEs. They didn't suit this environment. So he got the developers to go and change it to something else, which is what we have. Oh, flagship, you had to go there, didn't you? Fucking Goro. Actually, I'm going to start this early, taking shouts and recommendations, guys. We're probably going to finish up before the 2-hour mark, so what would you like to see after we finish up Shenmue 2 to kill the end of the stream? Do you want arcade games? Do you want Lucky Hit? Do you want gambling? Whatever you guys want, we can hook you up.
Here's a spring.
Okay, Rock Warbler wants a 100-man challenge. Spud wants the
Yes.
arcade.
Travelers and animals all quench their
Kennison,
thirst
good
here.
to see you, and wants the Duke fights. The Duke fights?
Fireflies.
Jesus Christ, I was assuming you guys would like go for one thing and be united in your
place like
thoughts. You've
this,
literally
with a
shouted
clear
every
spring,
single side
clear
quest and minigame and Shenmue at me.
They're beautiful.
Can't do them all!
Yes. It's like being surrounded
Shenmue
by
2
stars.
side stories, Vivi Gamer, we didn't take the
It's my
pictures this
first
time around,
seeing so
unfortunately.
many fireflies.
Aren't there fireflies in Japan?
When I was a child, I saw some.
Fan Joel, watch Shenmue 3 and True
But there are
videos.
only a few of them now.
I'm not gonna lie, that is a flat out no for me because I watched. This is a thing. Every trailer for Shenmue
should
that has
be
came
careful
out
when they're shining
and the
low near
gameplay
the
videos,
shot.
I've watched once.
Snake eyes
I haven't
shine
watched
very
them.
much like
I haven't went back and
fireflies.
rewatched them.
Snake eyes.
If you put your
I
hand out
watched the
carelessly,
gameplay
you'll
trailer
get
from
bitten.
E3 once from
I
IGN,
didn't know that.
and since then I haven't watched them.
The spring here means we're almost at the end of the forest.
Really?
Oh, the duck
Yeah,
racing. I
but
don't
it's
think
getting
I have a
dark.
save
We
file
must
with
hurry
the
on our
duck
way.
racing.
Let's move on.
Natalie on Facebook wants duck racing too. Damn. I don't know if I have a save file, guys, for the DK racing. another thing as well, Ducky, if Ducky's in chat, for old time's sake, at the weekend, I had a crack at speedrunning the re-release Shenmue 2. Did they make the map glitch harder to do? Because I had serious trouble in Kowloon, like with the level geometry of the building. The star glitch was straightforward, but the level geometry, the copy paste of the floors, I had real difficulty with. It's a trio! Good to see you, bud. I was telling people earlier about how you're hoping to stream for the dojo, and we cannot wait. Hopefully get your rig sorted soon. Just trying to read your chat at the same time, guys, as well as do the QTs. Okay, okay, so it's menu timing. Shite. I knew I'd miss one. I think that's it. It is. Mr. Jagan, what I think is crazy is that even after these two massive adventures, Ryo is still very inexperienced and will get his ass kicked in both in fights and training in Bailu. Yeah, well, that seems to be the story arc of Ryo. I actually think it's a deliberate story mechanic to give him false confidence.
Okay. This is some cliff.
William Lamb,
Yes,
is anything going to
it's
be
one of the
mentioned
most
about the
dangerous
mysterious
areas
scroll move
around
from
here.
Shenmue 1 and Shenmue 3? Quite possibly. We need someone who
always
speaks
walk through here?
Chinese, and luckily
Yes,
enough we're
but I
going
don't walk
somewhere
here
where
at
people
night.
speak Chinese.
When it gets dark, I can't see
Andre!
very
Yo,
well.
bro!
Also,
Greetings
the
from
animals
Markham,
that moving around
Ontario,
looking for
Canada. Greetings
I
from
see.
Belfast, in Ireland.
It's getting pretty dark.
We have
Thank
to
you so
find
much
the
for the
kid
episode, by the
quickly.
way. If anybody hasn't
Soon
checked it
the
out,
moon is going to hide
Matt
behind the
and
clouds.
Andrew sit down
It'll be
and talk
difficult to
about.
find once it gets dark.
I listened to this episode. Was it the Kickstarter update with the capsule toys? Matt was a bit gutted that they weren't included, but that's all
Travelers
fine.
use it to take shelter from the rain.
You guys can check that out
I
on their
think it
YouTube
was
channel,
along
Shenmue
the
AM2 Podcast.
Sounds good. Let's
Or
go.
on the dojo, or hook them up on Facebook. As easy as that, guys. These days, you just type the name into a search bar and you will find what you need. Natalie Croft, yeah, what I meant was Guizong does translate it, but the actual move, to do the move itself,
Let's wait for the sunrise
it's something
here.
to do about having a Chinese martial arts
Yeah.
trainer to train you on that. I think that's what Guizong says. Or you need to find the master that created it or something. Something along those lines. So Trio, it's not. I just gave the guys a rundown basically of that you're offered your services, and kindly thank you so much, but that you can't. But maybe fingers crossed in the future you will. So don't worry. I don't mean it in a pressurizing way. You're free to do whatever you want. Andrew, our next two episodes are great. Are we going to get spoilers or hints or teases? Shen-san, how's it going, Shen-san? I'm near sure it's Shenmue Master, and every interview they have with Yu Suzuki, ask him about that eagle. It's a trio. We'll chat off screen, but why not just then take your time and be ready for Shenmue 3? And we can have 3 people playing Shenmue 3 in November. It'd be great content for the stream, and you can enjoy it live with people. That's the plan.
We'll freeze.
Fingers crossed if Ducky goes down well with chat, and he's a nice
We've got to
guy,
find some firewood to
has
make
a
fire.
lovely rolling lilt of an accent just like me, then if he sticks around, that'll be 2 people playing Shenmue 3. Incidentally, if Ducky's a prick, he ain't
Looks like
gonna
someone has
yank
made a
him
fire.
off.
There
Yes,
was someone
yank
here.
him off.
Someone who passed by here must have spent the night.
That's the level of joking we go for here, Chandler Dojo.
We can still use this.
I am yanking somebody off. The fucker does an Irish accent, he is well getting pulled.
But this won't be enough to last till morning. We'll need
You can
to
yank
get
me
it
up
all
that
wood.
paper, fucking bad I
Yeah.
can.
I'll go look outside.
Yo. The twigs outside.
William
are still
Lamb,
wet
finally
from
we
the
are not
rain.
stuck in the cave for once after
We
20
can't
years.
burn them.
Amen. That's what's kind of crazy about the trial is like you're getting out of the cave, but you're not. You're still in the cave technically, and you won't get out of it until Shenmue 3 in November. But you know, we can suspend belief for a little while. Andrew, here we go.
Perhaps we could
Next episode is
find
more
further
character
inside.
bios. I'll send you a message about the other one after that. We're gonna need some info from community members to do a follow-up episode.
I'll go
Well,
find
you
that.
got it.
You can watch the fire.
Natalie, do we know if Shenmue will ever come to Xbox? I need a PS4 before November. Unfortunately, Natalie, due to the E3 of 2015, thanks to Sony's generous allowance of Yu Suzuki attending E3 and announcing Shenmue 3 live on their stage, they do have some sort of exclusivity deal now, but don't know how long that can last. I would like to think that yes, they will get it on the Xbox One at some stage. Could possibly maybe have a year's exclusivity with Sony
There should be more.
and combine an Xbox with Steam release maybe, but as of yet I'm very sorry to say no. At the moment it is PS4 and PC exclusive. But if you're stuck, you can always watch him here. Mr. Jagan, don't
I
yank
should
him
go
off
back.
too hard. I'm an old man. My yanking days are behind me. Besides, I have a lady friend now, so she wouldn't approve too much of the male yanking. I had to think about that in my head there and use the appropriate term. Lady friend, we shall just leave it at that. Yeah, I mean, Aimless Gamer, you're right, it's usually 1 year. So that could actually work out a little bit better in
Good,
terms of
you found
promotion and
them.
sales if
Yeah,
they were to
there seems to be
combine
more.
a
I'll go get
Steam
that.
release,
Yeah.
which we know is in 1 year's time, with an announcement that it's also coming to Xbox One. That would be pretty kick-ass. So Trio, pretty sure Landy C and Rainer have been secretly building a parallel version of the Dreamcast engine. Not necessarily those two guys, but not to say too much about it. That isn't, all I will say is that's not as an insane thought as what you might think. Johnny! Hey yo. Shanson, what day are we expecting news from Gamescom? I
should go
personally don't
back.
know. We have the opening night ceremony with
We
Jeff
have
Keighley
enough
on
firewood.
Monday night. I will not be
Good.
here, I will not see it.
Thank you.
I will be
Come by the
out,
fire to get
unfortunately.
warm, yo.
But I would feel that opening night ceremony,
Yeah.
which is being streamed live, hosted by Jeff Keighley of the Game Awards, that would be your best chance of getting new footage if they drop a trailer in there or something like that.
It's so warm.
Yeah.
Yo,
Hmm.
talk to me.
Alright, we'll talk about Shadfall. Let's tell us about
Do you
yourself.
always
This
walk
is your
these
life.
paths alone?
Yes.
So Trio, oh my god,
Did
you're
you
making
come
my
to
mind all
China alone?
Yeah.
baldry
I went to
right
Hong
before
Kong
my
to
commute.
meet a
I
master
can't
named
concentrate
Li
anymore.
Xiaotao.
Oh, we aim to
Hong
please, bud.
Were you able to meet this person?
Yeah.
Who was this person?
A master of Baji style.
A master?
Johnny, I hope in Shenmue 3 we could pull out a Dreamcast from a lamp stand.
I have a picture of Master Tao.
Yeah, magically pull it from her bag.
The person dressed in blue.
She's so beautiful. She's the master?
Yeah.
Shanson, that
She
is
taught
a
me some moves.
hell of a theory which I can
If I
safely
had
say
never
I've
met
never
her,
seen
I
floated on the forums
been-
before in 20 years. Timbuk says Ren has a crush on Shenfa and doesn't act like a badass towards her.
Destiny.
That is mental.
Yes.
I've never even thought of
We
that.
didn't
But is there
meet
not
her
like a
by
significant
accident.
age difference there? Like, I mean, Shen has...
Destiny
Is
has
Shenfa
guided
meant to
you
be
to
like
meet her.
12 or something?
Destiny.
Spaghetti, alright, fair enough. She's 16. Well, I knew it was somewhere around that.
What kind of food do you usually eat, Shenfa?
Grass on the pitch. Yes,
You must
Patty.
be hungry.
Fluffing them off.
We walked a lot.
Tomorrow, when we get home,
I'll just say publicly,
Prepare
this is a
bacon
public
eggs
platform.
for
I
you.
do not endorse
I'm
that, by
not
the way.
that great
Alright.
of a cook, though.
Always the legal age of consent
A
applies,
big
folks.
meal. Can't wait.
How about rabbit?
A rabbit?
See, it's saying
I've
that
never
completely,
tried it.
like talking
Do
like
you
that
eat it
and
all the
being so
time?
PC in 2019. I
Don't
have
you
to
eat
admit,
rabbit in Japan?
yesterday I did
No.
watch Eddie Murphy's
We eat beef
Delirious,
or-
his stand-up
But cows
comedy for the
help
first
cultivate
time
the
ever.
fields.
It's on Netflix, and I was shocked at the racism in it. Like, I mean,
How do you get your meat?
insane.
We catch them in the mountains.
The mountains. Sounds like a lot of work.
Sometimes my father catches
So Trio,
them.
before I'm off, random
Rabbit,
thought I've had
pheasant,
for a couple of
and
weeks.
turtle
Even
doves.
though she's Scottish, even though
What's
he's
wrong?
Scottish, Peter looks like James McAvoy at times. Well, shit, I will take that.
I never thought about it that way.
James McAvoy, I'll take
All I
it.
had to do was buy the meat or the vegetables.
But we catch our gifts
Now, which
from the
James
mountains.
McAvoy are we talking about? Are we
The
talking
meat
about
satisfies
who
our
is it in
hunger,
Split?
and the
Is it
fur protects
Clarissa?
us from the cold.
You call the woman?
Everything is a gift from the mountains.
I guess that's what living in the mountains
Oh, what do you
is
call
all
that? What's
about.
that mean?
Yes.
The meme.
How do you usually spend your time in the village?
Is it
I
Claire?
plant vegetables in the
Kathy?
field and
Clarissa?
feed the
Something like
goats.
that. What do you call the woman that James McAvoy plays? Patricia, Ducky, thank
Do you
you.
go to school?
Patricia,
We
yes.
don't have one in the village. Anything I need to know, I learned from my father and the villagers.
Paddy, Eddie Murphy's old specials are amazing.
16?
Raw still holds up.
2
Apparently
years younger
Netflix is
than me.
paying him obscene money to do
Do
a
you
new
go
one.
to school?
What the fuck
used
happened to
to.
Eddie Murphy? Like, he became a
school
recluse
fun?
or something.
Yeah, I have
The
friends
only
in
reason I went
school.
on an Eddie Murphy
We used
fix
to
this
have a
week is
lot of
because I
fun.
am really looking
It
forward
would've been
to
better if we
Coming to
didn't have
America
exams.
2. I'm a
Cool.
big fan of the original, and the
Sounds
fact
like
that they
fun.
got
What were your friends
Shari,
like?
I can't remember the name of the actress, they got her back, and they got the
They weren't
legendary James Amos
Tom?
back.
He's from the States.
Legendary James
real funny
Amos,
guy.
seriously.
go to
Roots,
school
Die
too?
Hard 2, Coming to America.
No, he sold hot dogs in town.
Hot dogs?
It's a foreign food. He also loves to dance.
No problems, the
He was
trios.
always
Good of you
singing.
to stop in, bud. Have a
He
good
sounds
one.
like a fun person.
Yeah, he taught me a special move before I left.
Oh yeah,
Where is
Johnny,
he
I seen
now?
the trailer for
He
that.
went back home to
um,
the States. I think he's doing fine.
It looked good. Yeah, I won't
What other
lie.
friends did you have?
Yep, I'm gonna agree with you guys in chat. Rip George Carlin, a fantastic, possibly the best comedian that has ever existed.
remember-
Even like the likes
Oh,
of Eddie
yeah.
Murphy would still
There was
revere
Goro.
him and hold up to that
Goro?
high.
Yeah,
George Carlin,
I met him at the
100%.
harbor.
And it's a shame that they're making the new Bill
When
and
I
Ted
first met
movie.
him, he was
I hope
bullying
hope
and
they
taking money
find
from
some
people.
way to incorporate
What do you
him,
mean by
Chris, and
bullying?
was
the other
threatening
writer. I
people to
hope
get
they've
money.
found a good way
He
to
sounds like a bad person.
incorporate George Carlin
Inside,
into that
he's a nice guy.
as Rufus.
He doesn't do those things
Extra on
anymore.
TV, love this game. Oh, then you're in good company, because we all do.
He's eager
Good of you to stop by, bud.
In what ways?
He changes his attitude towards certain things real quickly.
Johnny,
He started calling me
I think that might be
bro out of
raw.
nowhere.
What a funny
Delirious
person.
was when he was talking about just basically black people and Chinese
Oh.
people and,
He found a
and
job for me at
AIDS
the
and
harbor.
shit.
A
It
job
was
carrying
pretty
crates.
hardcore.
Ah, there's a job like that in the village.
Certainly not stuff you would say today.
person
Using,
owns
like
many
using the F word
cows
for
and-
homosexuals and stuff, which is
No,
just kind of a no-no.
I carried them using a machine.
We are more PC
Machine?
to derogatory
Oh,
terms in
You've
2018, but back
experienced a
then it
lot
was
of
like
things. What other friends did you have?
sometimes a little bit uncomfortable to watch, but you know.
There was Nozomi.
Shensun, this will be my last stream
Who is that?
for now.
have
I
a
will be
picture.
back not next week, the week after, and Ducky will be coming on board on Tuesday night. So we're going to have double the amount of streams in the run up to Shenmue 3. Ducky is going to be playing
How
Shenmue
can
1
these
on a
women so
Tuesday night,
beautiful?
same time, fingers crossed. He'll have
not
his own
She looks so
right of
gentle.
way with any terms
I
like
gave
that.
her
He
so much
says.
trouble.
He's pretty good at figuring. And then I'll be doing my
Something
usual thing.
happened?
I'll just go. I'll be playing
She was
Shenmue 2
kidnapped by a bunch of rough men back home.
on a Tuesday night.
And
Bit
what
of an
happened?
exclusive.
I saved her.
not so much a big deal, but
That was
I'm not
good.
gonna lie, I am tempted to
But
pull
she
out the
experienced such
Dreamcast and play Shenmue 2
Where
on
is
the
she now?
Dreamcast.
In Canada.
I know we have the Xbox
Canada?
version, and I know
Big
we have the
country, far
re-releases,
away.
but there's just something about playing that last game that came out before
I
Shenmue
have
3
things to get
on
done.
its original
I have to go
hardware.
through that first.
The Xbox is a little bit of a cheat,
Really?
and it's got its little issues like musical issues and things like that. And the re-releases are obviously the re-releases.
What other friends did you have?
Oh, perfect, Ducky, excellent. If Ducky's gonna play Shenmue 1 on the Dreamcast, then I'll play Shenmue 2 on the Dreamcast. Perfect, I couldn't ask for that. And Ducky, I'll get you the overlay. It's all tailored for a Dreamcast stream. Perfect.
squeeze
And
on.
yeah, as Spaghetti's saying,
Who's
just
that?
the noise of that
We met each other
Dreamcast
because of a particular incident.
Laserdisc.
He's a
We have the
stubborn
original
guy,
font
and
for
very
the
proud.
loading
He respected
screens.
his
We have the
father with
original
all his heart.
notebook
Where is he
font,
now?
which I'm not gonna
He got
lie,
hurt
much
when he was
prefer
trying
to
to
the
save me in
re-releases. No
Japan.
offense to D3T or anything like that. And it's got the original audio
hurt because of
tracks,
me.
and yeah, there's
I
just
don't
something.
think
There's
he
just
has any
something
regrets.
really nice.
Hmm.
There's just something really
You regret
romantic about
risking
that, and
your
I think
life
it's
to avoid
worthy
danger.
of the
My
last
father says that's
playthrough,
what a
officially
Chinese loyal
playthrough
friend
that we're
is
going to
supposed
have
A loyal friend.
before the release of Shenmue 3. Game Hacker,
His
Mick,
skills
good
in
to see you,
Chinese martial
buddy.
arts are really something.
Hope you're excited
If I
for
ever get the
Gamescom.
chance, I'd
4
like to
days.
spar with him again.
do. I'm sure you'll see him again.
Yeah, it's getting late. I think you should get some sleep.
Yes.
Wow, it's raining. Does it always rain at this point in the game on disc 4? Oh, of course it does. That's
It'll
why
be
they
a
found
fine
a
day
cave.
tomorrow.
Oh,
I know because the wind shifted.
You can tell just because of that?
During this season, when the west wind blows, it'll be
exactly,
a fine day.
Spags. Fair play to Ducky. I didn't realize that, Ducky. I can't remember if you said to me, but if you're playing on the Dreamcast and I'm playing on the Dreamcast,
It's
man,
late
there's.
now.
I'm not
Go
gonna
ahead
lie.
and
There's
get
just
some sleep.
something I love about that.
I'll watch the fire.
Andrew, yeah, don't even start me on that bullshit. Yeah. Long story short, basically, the airline company I'm flying home with from Germany on the 22nd is Ryanair. Good old fucking Irish company. They're going on strike, their pilots, for 2 days, and yeah, one of my plane from Cologne on Friday is Ryanair. So I have no idea what's going to happen. I did a little bit of reading up. I can't get any straight answers. Some flights are cancelled, some aren't. I won't know until next week. But if I'm stranded, those motherfuckers will be putting me up in a hotel. You can bet your ass on that. If you've ever seen me pissed off, I apologize in advance and I feel sorry for you. Particularly when it comes to money. I will give anything and everything I have to somebody else when they need it. When it comes to finances and money, I'll drop all my money onto this franchise for no reason. You know, but when it comes to something I've paid for, in terms of customer service, I've worked in retail for years. I want what I fucking paid for, and I mean that. Especially when it comes to these slimy, greasy bastards, corporations in 2019. Like airline companies charging you fucking £30 to go for a
Sorry.
piss on a flight,
Did I
shit
wake
like
you
that.
up?
Ryanair tried to do that at one
I
point,
got
and
some
they got
sleep.
shut down by human rights.
Daichi,
If I paid for a flight home on
Your
Friday,
father
I'm
too?
getting a fucking flight home on
No,
Friday, and if I'm
I
not,
learned this
I
in
will
Hong Kong,
wreak
but I mostly learned
hell
from watching.
in Cologne Airport at the
Breathe
Ryanair
in the
desk.
power
You
from
can
the
be
air
sure
and
of that.
collect it in the center of the abdomen.
There is much
Yeah, Game
power
Hacker,
in
I
the
always
trees,
I've avoided Ryanair for the past
stones,
year or so,
and
but
everything.
on the Friday, which I planned to come home because I extended my trip, I literally had no choice.
I always
Unless I was
think
going to
power
drop
from
an
the
obscene amount of
forest.
money, like £500, which you can get a flight to Tokyo for £500. I'm not paying £500 to fly with 3 different airlines to come back from just over there. So I bit the bullet. I went with Ryanair on the
What was
return
that?
flight, and I'm still getting fucked over.
Wolves. Are they nearby?
Yeah, Ducky.
they're
Yeah, I've ran
wolves.
into it, and they do have a
The
duty
name
of care. They have
Lampushan means wolf's
if I don't
mountain.
ask for a refund on that flight, they have a duty of care to provide me with food, refreshments, and accommodation if necessary.
I heard that
And
wolves
you
are
can be
nocturnal.
fucking 100%
Yes,
sure.
sometimes
I will
groups
take
of
my
them
ass
attack
back
people
into
at
Cologne,
night.
and I will go to
People.
Gamescom for an extra day and put the hotel
Aren't you scared?
on Ryanair.
We'll be fine if we have the fire burning. They would never come near a fire.
Oh, that's why we built a fire at the entrance. We better keep the fire going then.
I'll watch the fire now. You should rest a little, Joe.
Yeah, Shanson, the only thing is that I will have to and ran her. I don't know how it works, because, dude, I've literally... this is a hard time for me at the minute, money-wise. All the money I have in my bank account right now, which I don't mind being forthright about, is the money to cover my stay in the hotel, and about €150 for like 4 days. That's what I have to like live on. So yeah, this ain't gonna be a drink-fueled holiday for me. This is gonna be a... I'm not letting it annoy me though. I'm just gonna get on with it. I'm gonna go over there and do what I have to do. I would be lying though if I said that there's a good bit of trepidation and anxiety. Sam will just adopt you and take you back to Japan. B-Ran, Brent, good to see you, bud. I may lift some crates in Germany, yeah. Worst comes to worst, I'll just keep in the airport. I'm not gonna... the important thing is that I'm getting the Gamescom. If the flight going out was cancelled, yeah, I would be crying. I probably wouldn't have even been streaming tonight. Because I certainly don't have the money to buy alternative flights. And I did look it up, and Ryanair have a 7-day refund policy where I wouldn't get that for 7 days anyway, so I would be screwed. But yeah, as the important thing is that I'm getting there, and coming home, I'll just handle that. I'll just deal with it. Yeah, no, Brent, that'll be a shame. We could have had all those great memories from 2017, dude. It was me, you, Paul, Liam, Big Rob. No, it was it, wasn't it? It was just the 4 of you guys. You, Paul, Liam, and Rob, wasn't it? Yeah, dude, it'll suck. It would have been awesome to have a few beers again on the rain. Let me rephrase that. It would have been awesome for you guys to buy me some beers, because seriously, I'm fucking skint, lad. So much so that I could end up selling some Shenmue merchandise very soon. I just cannot sustain at the moment. I know, Shenson, but sometimes life throws stuff at you and you kind of have to reassess. Let's just say that. Yeah, no, Flag, I'm not crying poverty or anything. I'll always look after myself. It's just, you know, things in life happen. You kind of need to roll with the punches and make alternative arrangements.
Did I wake you?
No. What was that song?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The first thing I'm doing when I get the cologne is going around to the supermarket and buying fucking pot noodles to store in the room, so I know I don't go hungry.
What was the meaning of that song?
It's a song about the landscape of Guilin. The mountains of Guilin glisten after the rain. Clear water flows into the spring, which flows
exactly,
into the
Ducky. My
river
life
of
gives you lemons,
Green
slice them
Tree
and stick them in a rum and coke and drink your depression away.
Twin.
It's the river
The amount of
Green
fucking drinks I
Tree.
bought people whenever I go on these trips, it's time to pay up.
In the summer, there are flowers
No, I'm not like
by
that.
the riverside.
I'm actually good at making
So the
things
name
work.
Ing
That's
Shui
just what I do.
Twin means river
So
of
I'm not worried.
fireflies.
Yes,
I'll watch the fire now, Shinfa.
thank you.
James, sorry, I didn't see your comment. Thanks, but yeah, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Things always work out with me. Know what I love? Just that shot of that sky there. Like, the sky in Shenmue 3 looks just like that, only with better graphics. And that may sound like a simple thing to do, but it's really not. Like, the moon and the stars they have going on in that boat shot from the Shenmue 3 trailer, it just looks like this, only better. There's nothing much more I could ask for a Shenmue 3, really. So much for your Shenmue collection, and wink wink, Paddy. We'll see what happens, Paddy. Shinson, why not put donations and some mirror ads back on the site for the expenses? Jensen, that's like... I've always said, like, I mean, I always envisioned that my life turned out bad. I'd be walking the streets of Belfast with 2 suitcases wheeling
Just like
behind me,
you said.
and in the suitcases would be my Shenmue collection. Anything Shenmue related will never ever get...
Let's go.
I will never put
It's
anything
this
in
way.
my life before this. That's, you know, that's like a... That's a given. And the site will never have ads. Or donations. As long as I'm
Yo,
looking
look.
after it.
All the mountains here have such strange shapes.
B-Ren, I will have a
Beautiful.
well-deserved break when
Yeah.
Shenmue 3 comes out. I
They're
don't
called
think as soon as it
Shen-Shen.
comes out, I'll have to stream it.
Shen-Shen.
Obviously, the forums will be
Yes, it
mental, the
means
site will be
mountain
nuts.
with
There'll be a
a
lot of
pure,
gathering
beautiful
for our
shape.
media
see.
section. I'm hoping around the end of the year. I would say as this year finishes off then, at the start of 2020,
Shenfa.
yeah, then it'll
Yes?
be like downtime for me.
It's been a long time since I walked on mountain paths like this one.
Oh? What kind of mountains are there? where
Joel,
you
I
live?
understand that, but
Mountains.
no,
In Japan,
it's
there's a beautiful mountain
what I
called Mount
personally
Fuji.
decided when I took the dojo on
Japan,
board that
your
this is the way it's
country.
going to be, and this is
Yeah.
the way it is going to be.
It must be very far.
That's not a slur on Yama
beyond
or
the
anybody
sea.
before me who did accept donations. That's just
I'd like
the
to see
way
it.
I
You
run.
have never seen the sea before?
Never.
Have you ever been outside Guilin?
Not
Virtua
even
Dream
once.
is a late backer. I guess I won't have the demo. Well, we'll have you covered, Virtua Dream. Just tune in here
Did
the
you
day
ever
it's
wait to go
released,
out?
and you can watch me
I
play it.
never thought of it. The flowers and animals.
Shenson, I just
keep me
found out that
company when
EGX
I
is
go
10
to
minutes
the
from my work.
forest.
If Shenmue is
They
there,
talk to
I'm
me.
living at EGX.
The flowers and the animals?
Well, I'm sure other
Yes.
members of the
Oh.
chat are going to
I can't
EGX.
explain.
You could meet up with them.
Those who live in the same forest can understand each other.
You understand?
B-Ran,
each
what's the
other.
bets the dojo will
Yeah.
crash on release date? I think it's a very good
Shenfa.
bet that it won't.
Yes?
I've taken a lot of measures to
You
ensure
know
that it won't.
About the wind?
We survived
The
E3,
wind?
which we had never done
You
before,
knew
by
about
the
the
way.
wind
It always
because the wind
fucking
came,
crashed or
right?
at least lagged
Oh.
every single year
Yes,
since Shenmue
I
3
can
was
tell the
announced
weather from
that the
change
dojo
in
would
the
either go
wind's
down or it would
direction,
lag.
and it's
We
humidity.
survived E3 this year without a single blip.
Then what you said yesterday in the forest.
I felt
After
it in the wind
Magic,
from
after I
the
took
west.
over and we
It
had
was a sign that
the
rain
site go
clouds
down
were
after
approaching.
Monaco Magic,
You can tell all that?
I knew
I
something
can
had to be
tell
done.
not
So
only from the wind, but from watching the clouds.
The
yeah,
clouds?
plus as Gamer Hacker says,
Yes,
people will
the
also be
same
busy
clouds
playing the
like
game.
fog
It's
in
just
the
going to be
sky.
an insane time.
Spring
It's an
rain. The
unprecedented.
small line
We
clouds
cannot
are a
predict
sign of
what's
clear
going to
weather.
happen in November, from a website point of
Really?
view.
The clouds.
If you
But
observe
make no
the
mistake
sky
about it. All we
carefully,
can do
you
is
could tell
be
the weather
ready
too.
and
I
stand
could.
on me. We are
Yes,
ready. We have
There are
everything
many
in
signs
place.
in the sky. Observe carefully.
Shenson,
agree.
no. I didn't even want to put Twitch donations or subscriptions in, but you know, they fit the theme, so it works. But Patreon again is just like
What's
donations
wrong,
and
yo?
shit, and no, it's just not something
nothing.
I would.
Railu Village
Go down
is
the
this
road
way.
of-
Let's hurry on.
Yeah.
I certainly don't know what I could even do for exclusive content. Bearing in mind I'm trying to step back whenever I possibly can. I have a life to live I would like to get back to.
Shenfa.
Yes?
So yeah, I don't think I would certainly justify a
It looks like we're
Patreon.
going down the mountain. Are we getting near the village?
Yes, that's right.
I see. So
William
once we
Lamb,
get
will
through this
Shenmue 3
path,
be
it
released
looks
on
like we'll be
Nintendo
there.
Switch in the future? I certainly would
After
love
we
it
go
too.
over another
The more
mountain.
platforms, the better.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it goes back to what
The
Natalie was
mountains
asking
continue.
earlier about the
Are you
Xbox
tired now?
possibility. For at
No, I'm
least
fine.
the foreseeable future,
Good.
Sony is going to have
you gotten used to
exclusivity
the
on it. So I
mountain
would
path
say,
yet?
in the meantime, I wouldn't hold your
Yeah.
breath, bud.
I'm getting pretty used to walking here.
I'm glad. But it is more difficult to go downhill than uphill. Watch your step.
Shenson, exactly. That's 2020. Christmas time and New Year's. That's when I'm
Some
looking
places are
at
still
things
muddy
will
from the rain last night.
calm down.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Shenfa,
Yes?
Let's hurry on.
let's hurry on.
Johnny, I wonder, do I take my sweet time playing Shenmue 3 or rush through it to avoid spoilers? Why not do both? As soon as you finish the
A
first time you
landslide.
play it, go back and play it again. Von Joel, just let people know your PayPal email.
We can't get
Yeah,
past here.
no.
It's
I
fine
understand you're
because
trying
of
to
the
help,
rain
bud, but
last
no.
night.
Anybody who knows
Is
me
there
knows I
another
wouldn't
path
do
we can
that.
take?
I don't know.
Lemon Haze, good to see you, bud. The trees are
My father
glistening.
mentioned another path.
Yep, and it's definitely Guilin
There
and
was a
Shenmue
path
2.
that broke off on our way here.
Oh, that one.
Perhaps that path could be.
Yeah,
Ooh,
let's go
boy.
see.
It really does take a bit of a while actually getting through this section, doesn't it? It actually probably does take about 2 hours. But we'll still, I think we'll just play Lucky Hit. We'll give, I wouldn't mind some Hang On actually. But yeah, we will give Lucky Hit a go for sure. After we wrap up the the Guilin section. We're not going to end up in that. Aimless Gamer, it's been crazy seeing the dojo come back to life. I remember
Is
when
this
the only
the
thread
path?
active was the random thoughts.
It
Yeah, those
might
were some
be.
dark times, but
Although I'm not
and
too
thus
sure.
he has fucking
In any
returned.
case.
Rob,
We don't have a choice.
the fuck have you and Julia been, man?
Let's go,
I'm
Shenfang.
gonna send out a search party, dude. Good to see you in.
Yeah.
Finally made it on a Thursday for a change, and what a stream to make it to. Budley, you're very welcome, and you have been missed. Johnny, do I want Shenmue 3 to be so good that it becomes your favourite more than 2? Yes, I do. And not only that, but I feel it has the potential to be. Definitely. It will take some serious doing, particularly to beat Guilin. So I don't know about that, but that's where Neowood comes into it. It has the potential right now, and that's all I can basically judge it on. Oh shit, we went the wrong way, haven't we? If they got the speedrun in these games, I would know.
Let's look for.
Let's do that.
But I don't. Same with the forklift routes. Scrape, not so much big news. No, nothing's changed. In fact, I should just change the way I word it. Basically, the news of the streams is we will not be streaming next week because of Gamescom. But the week after that, we will have an extra stream on a Tuesday night, hosted by yours truly, Ducky in chat. Ah, but miss you too. Miss all you guys. This used to be one of my favorite musical tracks in Shenmue until I heard that whatever song that is. Whatever that last song was in the pre-screen. Is it a Destiny Fulfilled or something? I can't say I've heard that in the game, but fuck me did I love it. I'm sure Ducky or somebody in chat will know what I'm talking about, or know what scene it plays in, but I can't say I've ever heard it. Ducky, I hope you don't mind only communicating quacks. Nexter! Hey Pete! Hey Nick! Good to have you in
Think we can
stream.
get across there.
Yeah.
Watch out for the stones. with
Shenson,
moss.
oddly enough, Guilin is
You
my
might
least
slip.
favourite area in all Shenmue.
But
You're
the river
dead
is
to me.
shallow here.
No, the
You are
river
scum.
can be more powerful than it seems. If you slip, you could sprain your ankle.
Alright, I'll be careful.
Scrape, tried to sell this to the missus as a wedding walk down the ale track. Nah, come on, she's fucking went to Monaco and all with you, dude.
Yo,
How did that
this
go down?
way. Let's move on before it gets too dark.
Right.
Oh boy.
Bye, Lou.
Still
Village.
nobody in chat has
Yo,
answered
you were
my
right about
question.
taking this path.
Yeah.
Did the track
We can
feature
move
in the
on.
game at all is what I
Yes.
want to know.
Good. Let's go.
Yeah, an encounter fulfilled Spags. An encounter fulfilled doesn't play in the games, I believe. That is mental because after like listening to it just before stream actually, because I was getting tracks for the pre-screen, and when I heard that, it immediately, and I mean immediately, became one of my favorite Shenmue tracks of all time. That is until at least Shenmue 3 comes out. How would I know that? Spoilers. Next, they're making my pilgrimage to Debuita in December. You absolute lucky bastard, man. You're gonna have a ball. Standing on Debuita Street for the first time is an experience in life I will never forget, and an experience in life that I cannot even
When you
describe.
step on the stones, maintain your balance by stepping out gently.
Same as a leg step.
Game Hacker, yes, it was played at the start of the stream. It was the very last track I played. Spaghetti nailed it. An Encounter Fulfilled is its title. It is track 19 on the second disc of the re-release soundtrack.
I was taught that. But you
Yeah, it's basically a rearrangement, but the synth and the harmony in it is fucking amazing. It's so emotional.
No, not really.
I think maybe it's possibly meant to be used in that scene, but they might have either fucked up or just changed their minds. But I just have a feeling that track was meant to be used in this game. Scribe, thank you so much for the sub. 11 months in a row for Scribe. 1 month away from getting Huber the Duck. Daniel, man. Good to see you, Daniel, man.
Alright.
I made the trip to Debuita for the first time back in April. Totally worth it. Yeah, big time. Guilin Forest Vibe is always a favourite track. Yeah, a lot of Guilin tracks will always crop up on people's favourite track list. Andrew, let's just say you should be. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going towards the land side. Why did I do that?
How was it?
We
can't
know.
go.
Then let's
Alright.
Vivi Gamer, that used to be years ago, but I have this thing with music, like say particularly music albums from artists where I will always begin listening to an album and have favourite tracks. But by the time I come to appreciate other tracks on an album, those tracks will become, I don't want to use the word old, but they don't stay as my favourites. Andrew, what do you know? I know a lot of things. And you know better than to ask. And that may sound like an awesome thing, it's really not. Believe me on that. Aimless Gamer got to go, but thanks for all you do, Peter. You're very welcome. Thanks for tuning in, Aimless Gamer. Don't forget, we won't be streaming next week though. Anybody leaving or calling in or watching on catch up, don't be tuning in live next Thursday. We won't be here. I will be in Germany at the Gamescom event, possibly drinking a beer if someone takes pity on me. I'll actually be kind of working. I will be, hopefully. I don't know if I can go live for the
What's the matter?
I would like to go live on the Dojo Facebook page for the signing sessions, but due to mobile data restrictions, because I'm not from Germany, I'm sure the Wi-Fi in there sucks. So yeah, I'll either record it or I will take lots of pictures. Either way, I will kind of more or less be working out. I will be meeting up with you, Sam, at some point. I do know that.
That's a relief.
Yeah, those are all just plans. We will work out as time goes on.
Shenpa,
Yes.
you always take...
Yes.
When you go into the mountains, what do you do for drinking water?
If you're walking around here, there's no need to worry about water. There are rivers and
Yeah,
lots
I've
of
actually been
places
very
where the
ignorant of
water
something.
flows into
Apologies. Andrew brought it up actually. If none of you guys in chat have heard of it, please tell me you've been keeping an eye on social media and stuff.
Oh,
There's a brand new
you can drink from
app
the river.
that is coming out
springs. Yes, you can.
from
Oh,
the
when
brains
we reach
of
my
Skill
house, you
Gym
can
in
drink
chat
from
called
the well.
Suka Pass. Basically, with the re-releases, the problem was that
The
they didn't
water
release
from
the
the
Shenmue
well.
passport.
Everyone
Some
in the
people
village
love it,
lives
some
off
people
the
hate it,
water
but it
from
was
the
a
well.
noticeable loss to
The
the
river is
re-releases.
where we
So what
fish
Skill
and
Gym
where the
and a few
children
others
play.
have done is that they have worked on an app for Android at the moment, and the iOS system is
Did you
being
used to
worked on.
play
Where
in the river
basically it's
too?
basically the Shenmue
When I was
passport
a
in an
child,
app on your phone.
I played with the
So many
boys.
great features. Go
I
and
kept
check
it a
that out.
secret
Skill
from my
Gym's put the
father.
link in chat. Sign up for the beta, guys. You will love it. There's also a video on YouTube as well,
did you do?
giving you a
We
walkthrough
caught
of it.
fish, and we raced to the other bank.
Natalie Croft on
You were a pretty
in
active
Facebook.
kid.
I'm not too
Yeah.
sure if you can see the chat or if you
Shenpa.
can click on the link, but it's just basically www.sukapass.com. I'm sure someone on the dojo Facebook will get on to there and get you a link to that.
All we have to do now is go down this path.
In fact,
Yes,
I can
we're
just do
back
it.
on the usual path.
I see. How far
There you go.
away from the place where there was a landslide?
Probably very close.
Oh,
Now I need
we
to get
really took a
my-
long way.
Twitch chat
It
back.
couldn't be
Thank you.
helped.
That's true. How much longer to Bailu village?
We still have a long way to go.
Really?
But don't worry. We won't get lost from here.
If you lead the way.
Vivid Gamer, I have the
probably
first
not.
iPad mini.
Yes.
Matt couldn't get it to work.
The path branches off.
Yo.
I'm sure they're
We'll be
probably
taking a
testing different
detour,
platforms and
but
stuff
ahead
for
there's a
different
field
versions
full
of
beautiful
the
flowers.
operating systems.
Flowers?
Yes. Do you want to see them?
Yeah, let's go see the flowers. Why not?
Sure. Why not? Since we're here.
Yes. This way. Follow me.
Natalie, you're my new favorite person. Thank you. No, thanks to James in Twitch. He's the creator of it. As well as, of course, Switch from the community. Many of you know Switch and Shenmue Forever as well. So, yeah, the guys have been working really hard on it. By all means, check out the website. Give them a thumbs up on Twitter. Follow their account and things like that.
Shenpa.
It's a great app, seriously.
Up ahead, the view spreads out.
Yes, there are less trees. There are many flowers in bloom.
Yeah, next though, that's the only thing. You can get your map guide still in there, sure, but it's a shame you didn't go earlier last year where they had like the coasters and stuff.
There are so many of them. Like a flower garden.
I think I put my
A
coasters
flower
away.
garden. So many.
Can't believe I completed the coaster collection. That was a serious
Sometimes I sit
joy of
among the
mine this
flowers
year.
and rest.
I reckon I could sell that
Flowers.
coaster collection for a lot of money. I
It
might
feels
think
really
about that.
good.
I bet it does.
Let's go there, yo.
Alright.
Look, yo. Aren't they beautiful?
Yes, they are beautiful.
The last time I came here, the flowers were still in buds, but now they've all bloomed.
Really?
Oh wow, they've stopped
Let's
doing the
move on.
guides in your
There will be more
postcard?
flowers ahead.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you can ask around. I reckon if you asked around, they would have some lying around, definitely.
Shenpa.
Yes?
There are so many koza blossoms here.
Yes. In this area, everywhere you look, you'll see colza blossoms. You have them in your country as well?
Yeah. I'm surprised that there are so many.
When I was small, whenever I saw a field of blossoms, I used to pick them and bring them home.
Really?
We ate them,
You would eat them? I see.
and we would collect oil from
Yeah,
the
Game
seeds.
Hacker App is kind of ringing true with me. I think
There was a
there
place
is a
near my house
new
where
like,
many of these
promotional map guide from another
Really?
company taking place. I
I
think
like
that could be
colza
why.
blossoms, but I like the evening chrysanthemums the best. Do you know about them?
The evening chrysanthemum? What kind of flower is that?
They are smaller than the evening primroses and bloom in unnoticeable areas. Not that many people know about them, but they are my favorite.
Evening chrysanthemums.
If I see one, I'll let you know.
Alright. Shenpa.
Yes?
Flowers. I haven't looked at flowers like this for a long time.
Which flower do you like?
I don't know much about flowers,
Oh,
but my father liked lilies.
your father.
Yeah, I remember. Nozomi brought some for my father one day.
Are you talking about Nozomi again?
No, I'm talking about my father.
Oh, you're right. You were talking about the lilies that your father liked.
Whenever I see lilies,
Little touch
they
of
remind me of my
embarrassment there.
father.
Everyone has a flower that reminds them of something.
Yeah.
The spider tree.
What's wrong, yo?
A strangely shaped tree.
A spider tree.
A spider?
That's what the villagers call it. The branches look like spider legs.
Now that you mention it,
There's
they
a
do.
creepy ass fucking
Whenever
tree.
I'm walking back to the village, I feel relieved when I see this tree.
Huh?
We're halfway to Bailu village from here. This tree marks the halfway point.
I see.
Now come on, the village is this way.
Shenpa,
What is it, Yo?
we've come a long way. Are you tired?
I'm fine. I'm used to walking here.
Oh, that's right.
Are you alright? Do you want to take a rest?
No, I'm fine. Let's hurry on our way.
You don't have to be in such a hurry now. This path is...
The path that you're familiar with?
Yes. Up ahead there is a clear spring. If you're tired, we can take a rest there.
You imagine if it worked out where like
A
we
spring.
played through Shenmue 2
Good idea. Let's go there.
and we
Alright.
would have time it that we play Shenmue 2 just like this on the night Shenmue 3 launches at midnight. No, but then that would mean I'm streaming it live, which I don't
Shenpa,
want to do.
Yes?
I'm gonna hurry on.
let's hurry on.
Yes.
The path branches off again.
Yo, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh. The path is branching off again.
I told you, you'll be fine if you leave it all to me. This way.
Yeah, that's right. Shenpa,
Yes?
let's hurry on.
Yes.
A spring.
5 colored spring.
The water's color.
This spring is called Five Color Spring.
5-color spring?
From noon till evening, the water's color changes 5 times. That's why it has that name.
A mysterious spring.
The color will change soon. Look, Yo.
How does this happen?
Greatest Journey, is it
How?
Corey's fault the dialogue is terrible
I
or is it the
never
person who
thought
wrote
of
the
the
script?
string
I would say
strange.
neither, and it's the director.
Really?
The director ultimately has control and say over what things sound and look like in a piece of entertainment and media. If you're looking to point fingers at why, like
Let's
a
hurry
specific
on,
thing
yo.
like the dialogue
Yeah.
is terrible, that's who you kind of lay the blame on. Sid's Gaming, hey, what's up, Sid? Shenhu's just leading us into all sorts of avalanches in Guilin, China, but you're very welcome.
I'm sorry, Yo.
Huh?
After I told you to leave it to me to lead you the way.
Don't worry about it. Let's get back to that branching path.
Yes.
William Lammer, Chinese musician is going to help with Shenmue 3. I'm sorry, William, I have no idea.
We have no choice but to go this way.
You're right.
Alright? I'll go first from here.
Yes. You can lead the way.
Leading the way, leading the way. Come on ahead, Champagne, keep up with us. Greatest Journey. Next week we will not be streaming, we will be taking a break. But the week after that, Ducky is going to come on board and play Shenmue 2. Or no, Ducky's coming on board to play Shenmue 1 on Tuesday nights.
Wait,
And
Yo.
then I will be playing
What's the
Shenmue
matter,
2 again
Shenmue?
on Thursday. That will take us right up into
Who's your
Shenmue 3.
arms?
And as the weeks go on, and we will, by the way, yes, we will
Father.
also be playing the trial version live here on Shenmue Dojo. The day it comes
I'm
out,
sorry.
we will be
I
playing
kept
it
you waiting.
live.
Let's go.
I will be going into it blind, no spoilers. I will be offline all day until I'm ready to play it. Yeah, somebody in chat has stepped up. The digital duck is on deck. What is this? Is this when we come into the rocky area?
What's wrong, yo?
These are the herbs that you were picking.
That's actually crazy as well. It's like the herbs. It's like we're gonna have
see some
herb
over
collections in
there, too.
Shenmue 3. All of this shit was thought of 17 years
There
ago.
are
That's
so
what's
many
insane.
of them. This place is full of herbs.
Well, Spags, yeah, technically Monday. I mean, Jeff Keighley will be broadcasting live on Monday night. Seriously, leave that free in your diary. If the Shenmue 3 material is going to be shown, it's going to be at that. Scribe, I'm not taking a break.
This
My
should be
man,
enough.
I will be here
These
every
herbs
Thursday
will
night.
help my father.
You're not getting
Good.
rid of me that easily.
Thanks to you.
Oh, this scene. Whoa.
Well,
Shenfa's
thank
thirsty.
we better keep moving.
The dirty dog. Shenfa get in for a lumber. Wait. This leads back on itself, doesn't it? And it's the opposite direction, I think, leads us to the rocky area. No, it doesn't. That's the right way, actually. I think. I don't know. I don't remember. Or is this the way? I think it is actually the way it leads back on itself. Oh, shit, it is. Oh well. At least there's no landslide though. Oh, Spags, and you're getting back like at the perfect time. There we go. I knew the rocky area was like haunts. Well, this is the thing. I mean, Ducky's in chat right now. Ducky could have a baptism of fire and
The
live
rocks are
stream the
like
event
bridges,
on the
and many
dojo
are
platform
connected.
if he so desired.
There are many places with similar terrain in Guilin
Never thought of that, Ducky.
that I was surprised too
We
when I
can chat
first
later
saw
and get your
this.
thoughts.
The scenery looks artificial.
True, but it's the wind and water that created the shapes over a long time.
Really?
Well, live stream the Jeff Keighley presentation, yeah.
It's narrow, but I think we can cross
Why
it.
not?
Yes, but watch your step.
Could be your baptism of fire.
Okay. We could die if we fall.
If we cross it slowly, we won't fall. Let's go.
Okay?
Cross
I'll go
it
first.
slowly. Bahaha. I would actually live stream it on Monday night, but I am at the Foo Fighters, unfortunately. I will be standing in a field. And then I will be coming home, pack a bag, and go straight to the airport. Oh, that's cool. It was just a half idea. Shinson, I'm not actually sure if Jeff Keighley has revealed the time. I think it might be 9 PM, maybe 8 PM now.
Oh.
And the final QTE of Shenmue 2.
The bridge ends here.
Jump carefully. We can make it.
Oh,
8 p.m. Central Eastern, so yeah, that'll be 7 p.m. then. That'll be 7 p.m.
Okay.
UK time.
Now let's go. The path continues.
Good.
And there we go. Oh, we're back in the forest.
Bai Lu Village. Yo, let's move on.
Yeah. It's this way, right?
Yes,
Good. Let's go.
Shadow is Lara Croft. Don't think it's that way.
What is
The
this?
Guardians, isn't it?
that is a stone lion.
The stone lion.
It is an ancient Chinese sign placed on the roads that branch off.
Road sign. Then,
We're back on the usual path. I'm familiar with this path.
really?
The village is not far from here now. Let's go. Follow me.
Yeah. Shenfa.
Yes?
We'll hurry on. I want to
Let's
get.
hurry on.
We can do all this in
Yeah.
the last ever Shenmue 2 playthrough we're going to have, which will be
What's wrong,
beginning in
Shenfa?
2 weeks.
The two
And that is
paths.
it.
Which
That will
way was it?
be
Are we
our
lost?
final run
No,
through.
we'll be fine. Either path will take us to the village. It's just that
Nick,
What?
Adam McGamer's Journey. I think he's just hard at
one
work
of them will
editing
be a
that damn
detour.
thing.
The paths look so much alike. I
I have
can't
to keep him
tell
in mind
which
too. He
one-
wants that to come out just after Shenmue
Alright.
3's release. So, like, I mean, he's
I'll
got his
decide
work
on which
cut out
path
for
to
him.
take.
Yes, please do.
Let's go this way.
Yes.
These are
Dandelions.
Yeah, he was.
dandelions.
So, Shenson, I'm going to start my
This is when
playthrough of
as a
Shenmue
small
1 in
child, I
September
used to
and
play
Shenmue
here
2 in
blowing the
October. Haven't
flute.
played it since
I remember I
2012.
used to do the same
Jesus, that's a long time,
You
man.
too?
But well worth it, though. You're
Yeah.
going to have a blast
when I
playing
was
those.
small.
I still do.
Huh?
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like there's snowflakes dancing upward to the sky.
Can you imagine that scene in
Now
Unreal
let's
4?
move on.
That would be
Yeah.
so kick-ass.
Shenfa.
Yes?
Let's
Let's
hurry
hurry
on.
on.
Yes. Yo, the village is this way.
Yeah. Shenfa.
Yes?
Nanny?
Let's hurry on.
Yes.
Johnny, 10 bucks says the flying sword calls the dragon Zord and the Green Ranger appears. I'm not gonna lie, I actually seen an interview with Yusan recently that I completely forgot, where he basically said the Sword of Seven Stars will be in Shenmue 3. Kind of shocked at that. I completely forgot about that. Damn, next year you're going to Japan on the 29th of November. Dude, you'll have played enough of it. That's 10 days of Shenmue 3 goodness. That's kind of not bad.
No.
If you had 2 or
don't
3
think
days,
there
I
was
would be...
one nearby.
Yeah, but like, I mean, 10 days, ma.
What does that sound?
I don't know. Do you want to go find out?
No problem, William. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, why not?
Yes.
Have a good sleep, bud. Know what this part reminds me of? This part reminds me of a couple of games. First of all, know that section of Mario, is it on Tall Mountain, is it? Where you have to run across the log at the waterfall. And then it also reminds me of the swamp in Majora's Mask. In the Zelda Majora's Mask. Is it the... I can't remember the name of the swamp. Woodfall? Is it Woodfall? Shenson, that's not a bad shit actually. Rain infiltrates Landy's group and sneaks Rio in. But the thing is, that wouldn't work.
There's water back in the river.
All the Chi-Yu men
Yeah.
members were on that rooftop
river has
fighting
been dry
Rain. Rain
for
actually
months.
was a
Really?
decoy more than once.
We heard this
And of
waterfall.
course Landy seen Rain.
But why did the water
So,
start
I
running all of a
mean,
sudden?
That could lead to the
rain.
theory that he's really
The rain made the
convincing,
waterfall, and it's
and that
now
leads to
flowing
the
into
confrontation
river.
that Rio has with Rain.
Made this waterfall.
But I mean, I
Yes.
don't know about
Whenever it rains
infiltrates.
hard, small
You would need to
waterfalls are
lie
made
pretty
here and
well.
Really?
there. The river runs
Chai's
into the
actually
Lijiang.
Nozomi. I didn't realize Nozomi would be that bald.
The village is up the river.
Let's go.
Yes.
Shenfa.
Yes.
Let's hurry on. Let's get the
hurry
Shenfus
on.
home.
Yes.
Dum. Oh, not yet. Damn it. Controversial comment, I'd
No.
say, but
We'll be out
I
of the
have been
forest
less
soon.
impressed with the mods. The grass
won't
is a
take
mod,
long
by the
now.
way. We are playing a mod version,
Let's move on.
including textures. I'm not going to say they're bad or anything, but
Joe, we're almost there.
this is
I
the
see.
least impressed I've been with the mods
Shenfa.
in this
Is Bailu village
Guilin
near
section.
We have to go a little further to reach the place where the villagers live.
now? Really?
But my house is right there. It's on that small hill. Please come in for
Daniel,
a while.
man, that's a good question. Do you think Shenmue 3 could end on a low note?
But I need to go to
I don't think it's
Bailu
going to end on a
village.
low note. I think the
You
question
saved my
more you
life.
should be asking is
I want
it
to
going to
thank you.
end on a cliffhanger a la Shenmue
Please
2?
rest for a bit. Please?
Oh, alright.
Good. Follow me. We'll see my house soon.
Once we get up here, I think it's good to have a little look. Basically, I think they've gone back and they've redesigned this area a little bit. Playing Shenmue 2 as it is right now, you can clearly see that the back end of Shenfa's house leads to more or less a dead end, which is just the cave, and then she lives on what kind of looks like a cliff edge. I actually want to go outside and look down here to the right and to see if that river follows the same shape of the screenshot we have.
What's this tree?
And
Shenmue.
there it is.
Huh?
A tree called Shenmue.
Shenmue.
Every year, at this time of the season, its flowers bloom.
Really?
This tree holds a special meaning for me.
Of course, sir. They said the thing! Oh, yeah, we get the scene with the floating head.
The Shenmue tree has its flowers in bloom.
That's
again
one thing that
this
just
year.
annoys me about that scene, is the fact that the baby is literally just a head.
Shenfa, a beautiful flower.
I know. We will name our child
Spaghetti.
Shenfa.
The decapitated baby is a wicked.
Shenfa. That is
If you're ever wondering
wonderful.
about this scene, if you check out our media section, we have a load of pictures. You're able to hack the game and get in there. Shout out to James Reiner for that hack. But yeah, there's a lot of pictures of that building and all that's behind him and things like that.
The flower of the Shenmue tree is called Shenfa.
That's...
Yes, that's my name.
I'll get a picture of that actually. I need to put my headphones in. I love at this point whenever all the comments just start rolling in. It is insane. It is insane. It's insane that we're going to continue this fucking story finally. Oof.
There was a tree at home that bloomed during the springtime.
At your house?
They were called cherry blossoms. Their petals were pale pink.
Cherry blossom. Does that tree hold a special
I know a guy who
meaning
was
to
born
you?
under the flower of a cactus.
Yes.
He turned out to be a prick. And more of that comedy styling on Tuesday nights here at Shenmue Dojo Live.
Let's go. It's this way.
Baby Shenfa. Playing on her swing. Oh, Shanson's already laying down bets for the trial playthrough. I don't know about that, dude. I don't even know if it'll be the same setup as what the journalists had at E3. This is the thing, who knows?
What's the matter, Shenfa?
When I was a child, I used to play on that swing.
Virtue Dream, what I expect of Neo-Son, I expect only one thing, that when she shows up,
Every
I'm going
year
to
when
lose
the
my
Shenmue's
shit.
flowers bloomed.
Because I know I'm not going to expect it.
Is this house located in Bailu
Joey
Village?
LeBlanc, good to see you, Joey.
Yes,
My mate is currently travelling Asia and
We're
ended
at
up in
the
Hong
edge of
Kong
the
and on to
village.
Guilin. So was
Really?
bloody annoyed he forgot about the Shenmue 2 link. He hasn't played since back, and when I realised it was never really got into 2 that much, insane.
That tree.
the Shenmue tree.
Yeah, it's a really big tree.
Yes, it's a very old tree too. The tree was already that tall when my grandfather was a child.
I see.
The tree has been alive for thousands of years.
Thousands of years. Shenmue.
What's the matter, Yo?
Maybe it's only my imagination,
Yes?
but I think I feel something.
You feel something?
The tree isn't just old and big. I don't know how to say this. It seems like it has a spirit.
Really? Do
Yeah,
you
I mean,
feel that way too?
I can't be too
Well,
hard on D3T
yeah.
converting this
I
from
felt
modern
the
day
same way
consoles.
ever since I was
I don't think
small.
anybody can. I mean,
You too?
they
When I
did a
was a
competent
child,
job, with,
I
especially
used
with
to
the
play under
resources
the
that they
tree.
had.
And I felt like I was being held by the Shenmue tree. Although I was alone, I didn't feel lonely at all.
This tree is a force.
I think I understand.
Yes,
It feels like, even as we sit here, That tree is watching and protecting us.
So crazy to
It
just to
seems
think I'm
like
gonna sit in this exact
I've
same
known that
spot
tree from a
in no
long
time
time
at
ago.
all. A few weeks.
It's a
What is a
strange
few
feeling.
weeks? I'm gonna be playing a trial version.
Shenfa, you said you were living with your
Insane.
father.
Yes. I only have a father.
I pray
don't
they
have
release it
another.
on a Thursday.
What about you?
If not, that's
When I was
fine. We'll
really
just
small,
change the
my mother
schedule
was
and we
already-
will play it live.
And
Whatever
your
night it
father?
comes out on, but
My father is gone
yeah.
now.
I may put.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna actually
I-
push that in Germany.
It's
I'm gonna
alright.
say when you release the demo, release it on
What's
a
your
Thursday.
father like?
He's a stubborn but warm-hearted man.
Stubborn, but warm-hearted.
Shanson, I'm gonna say no. Don't think I'm going to.
While you're still
I want to
sleeping in
enjoy
bed,
it for the first time
farmers
around.
are
I want
working
no
hard in the
hiccups. I
fields,
want no
carefully taking care
hard
of what's
enemies that
grown
will
by life.
frustrate me.
So how can you waste them like that?
Not a problem, Natalie. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Okay.
We will not be here next week, though. We will be here the week after. You're more than welcome anytime. I would normally have to get up early for work, but I'm not on holiday for Gamescom. But stay tuned to our social media outlets. We will have updates live whenever I'm there at Gamescom, images and things like that.
That's my boy.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
There's something I'd like to tell you. I was told my real father had died.
Daniel, man, I don't
Dying.
know. I change
Yes,
my mind every day
Together
about
with
that.
my mother.
I'm still racking English.
But I don't remember anything
I still
about my
reckon
real
English because I
parents.
don't want to read subtitles.
I
I,
don't
want my
even know how they
eyes
died.
glued to the screen at everything going on for the
Your
first playthrough.
present father?
He took my parents' place and raised me as if I were his real child. Of course, I accept him as my real father. He's my only family now.
I mean, I'm assuming with the
I
difficulty
see.
level, right, there's going to be a new game plus.
But when I was
So when I
small,
play through
I
it for
used
the
to
first
give him a
time,
difficult
I will be
time.
able to then change the difficulty for a new game
I threw
plus.
tantrums. I told him that I wanted a mother. Brothers and sisters, too.
Brothers and sisters.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Fuxan!
I don't have any brothers or sisters. But there was this person called Fukusan. We used to practice with each other.
Practice?
We were learning martial arts from my father. He was
Hey,
strict to both
Ryo!
of us. We were always sweaty from practice. We used to fight a lot too. Just like real brothers.
Really?
He helped me in many ways so that I could go to Hong Kong.
You're lucky.
Hmm.
I envy you for having a person like that close to you.
Although
Greatest
we weren't
Journey,
real
Shenmue
brothers,
prequel game
he's a part
Kickstart.
of
Don't
my
even
family,
dare go
and he's
Shenmue
important
0.
to me.
Yes. It will be dark soon.
Yeah, that's the thing,
We should
Patty. I
stay
mean,
for the
Rio's just
night.
so far away now from Dobuita and Yamano
Is
say
that
it's
right?
unreal. And he's only going to
Yes.
get further away
I
from home
want
in
to help you
Shenmue
in
3.
return for saving me.
The game has so many layers. I
I'm
mean, it's
going to
insane.
get dinner ready. Please wait. Why don't you rest while I make dinner?
Wow, Johnny, gonna watch the first stream of Shenmue
Yes.
1 from the
Thank
Shenmue
you.
Lounge. Even I haven't watched that. Jackarek, I vape. I really should give it up though. Alright, there's something I really want to do quickly here.
The meal should be ready soon. I should go to the kitchen.
What? Well, that was quick. We literally just sat down and had a cup of tea. I want to run it here really quickly, and I want to look over the edge of this cliff, right? I want to see if the river is the river from that screenshot. I don't know if it's going to let me, actually. I don't know. Yeah, it's up this way, isn't it? Oh, come on!
Yo, have a seat.
Thanks.
The meat
This
you
is the
prepared
best I
though
could
does
do.
look good.
Looks really good.
Help yourself to seconds.
What's this meat?
Rabbit.
Huh?
I set a trap in the mountain.
Oh, really?
Tasty, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Make yourself at home. You can use any space in this house.
Right, can we go back outside again? I really want to look at that river
Father has
that
a
runs below
small
the cliff and see if it has the
collection of things.
same
Take a
shape. It's
look,
more or less an S
if you
shape.
like.
But in Shenmue 3 it seems to have like a
I
bridge
will.
going over it. And I'm wondering if that's then they've redesigned that so you walk past the Shenmue tree and then you walk down.
I guess not now.
Oh, balls. You're... No, man. Come on, man.
Washed and stacked neatly. An interesting sculpture.
It's a Phantom River stone, though. Spags, I love you, man. You do it again in the morning.
Stalactite? From a cave nearby?
It was brought from the stone pit.
Time
Father
to
likes
snoop.
to look at stones.
Stones?
He says he hears their voices, although I don't know what he means.
Voices from the stone. A flute.
My father made it. He made it from a Shenmue branch when I was a baby.
From a Shenmue branch.
Virgin Dream, ask her for the Wi-Fi password. That was a good one.
My father told me.
It was like a lullaby.
Yes.
Game hacker, are you trolling or what, dude? Phantom River Stone is not the red stone in the middle of the map. Now this is foreshadowing of Shenmue 3. 100,000,000%.
This painting.
Somewhere in Guilin.
Really?
I heard these mountains are scary.
Scary?
You're joking me, dude. Come
Those who
on.
set foot in these mountains have never returned. It's an old tale.
Why?
I don't know. But no one goes near these mountains today.
I'm convinced this has to be now the reimagined Neo Wu. I'm just
This
convinced
is
of it.
embroidered?
I don't know
My
why.
father
Probably
has
wrong,
had that
but
tapestry for a long time.
Where is this place?
Luoyang,
Luoyang.
an old city. that
Andreas
flourished
Clack,
during
hi
the
guys,
Tang
so nice to come back from work and see your stream is on. By the way, I hope
The
Nozomi
sunset
returning
colours the
Shenmue
whole
3.
city
Her love for
beautifully.
Ryo was so innocent, so touching.
Have
Thanks
you
for
ever been
playing. Thanks for
No.
tuning in, Andreas, and thanks for
But
the
for some
comment.
reason, it gives me a nostalgic feeling.
It's supposed to be Liu Yang, but
Nostalgic feeling?
I just don't know if
I see it
you know
when I
the way
close
Ryo
my
or
eyes,
Yu
the
Suzuki
landscape
talks
of
about
the city,
restructuring the story and
the
things like
people
that.
bustling by.
Luoyang.
I will say this bit. This bit, after the whole stuff with Yuan the Zoo and the mirror and things like that, things were starting to get a little bit sketchy with mysticism. This scene, the scene with the mirror transition and things like that, just really
This is-
fucking blew my mind. I can remember it vividly, where it's like, if this game had gripped me up until this point, at this point right now,
What's
it
wrong?
had me by the throat and it was not letting me go. Just this shot, where it merges over and it joins. Even the sound effect. It is shit
the
like
same.
that I want in Shenmue 3. I won't lie.
What is this drawing?
My father told me this has been in our family since long, long ago, but he wouldn't tell me anything else about it. Yo, what is this mirror?
I heard that it was given to my father.
To your father? This Phantom Riverstone can only be found in Bailu village.
Phantom Riverstone?
How did this mirror get to Japan?
I don't know.
My father might know something.
Where is your father now?
He's at the stone pit, gathering Phantom Riverstone.
Where's the stone pit?
Over on the other side of the mountain. He said he was going to finish something. It's been days since he left for the stone pit.
Can you take me there?
I'm going to bring him food tomorrow morning. Come with me.
All right.
Alright, morning time, Spaghetti, you better be right. Oh, yes. Okay, so I know what I'm looking for. I know where I have to go. Guys. It would have been so awesome if they went moo. Right, so this bit. Isn't there like a river down here? Oh, I suppose. I don't think that'll work. So I'm just trying to work out how in Shenmue 3 are you going to continue along the path? Like, is it going to be here? Like, this then becomes a path or something? Do you know what I mean? Because the only other way to go is out the back of the house. And that just takes you to the dead end that is the stone pit. Like, I mean, and then we have the mini-maps and stuff. So, I mean, like, are the mini-maps going to be like... Are you going to be able to go back to the cave?
I shouldn't go far.
Do you know what I mean?
It's closed.
I only found out recently that you could go outside and do that. That's why I'm kind of always mesmerized by just being out here. Like the fact you can see this well and you can see the killings and stuff for cooking and the cow standing in its own little patch of modded grass.
Shinfa,
Yo, good morning.
good morning.
I'm preparing lunch right now. Can you wait a while?
Yeah, that's weird. We'll get on the path. The Blue Moo's
Thank you
favorite
for
track.
waiting. Let's go see my father.
Yeah.
I don't know why my game's skipping a bit. I wonder if it's got something to do with my hard drive. I am going to be getting a new hard drive when I get back in Gamescom though. I'm really going to need it for Shenmue 3.
It's this way. Follow me.
All right.
Can I save here actually? I want to save it there. I want to save on the Cloudbird Trail.
Shinfa,
Yes?
what's the stone pit like?
It's inside a cave.
A cave.
When you go inside the cave, there's a hall. I always bring lunch there. There's a larger hall further inside the cave.
Further inside?
Yes, but my father doesn't let me go there. I don't really know what that place is like, but I heard it's a stone pit for Phantom Riverstone.
Phantom Riverstone.
Yes, the same stone as your mirror. Yo, can I ask you something?
What is it?
It's about that phoenix mirror.
Yeah.
On the diagram in my father's room.
Look at the
There
mountains.
was a
I never
design
noticed
of
that
a
as well. Look at the
dragon as
mountains
well.
behind them.
Yeah.
I never noticed that before.
My father had another mirror with a dragon on it.
What happened to the mirror of the dragon?
It was stolen by the man who killed my father, Landy.
Killed?
Oh, that's right.
Your father was killed because of the mirror.
Huh? Because of the mirror?
A village legend says the ancient emperor had mirrors made from phantom river stone. But the rulers fought for the mirror, trying to get its hidden power. And some even lost their lives because of it.
I didn't know there was such a legend.
I'm getting scared.
Shenfa,
I hope nothing evil happens.
whatever the case, we should go ask your father. Let's hurry to the stone pit.
Yes. Here is the path.
Do you always come here?
Yes.
What is it?
It's different.
What is?
There isn't a single bird.
Huh?
The migratory birds come here to rest. Usually the birds are here and they chat with each other. But why aren't they here today?
Did something happen?
I don't know. But
Shenfa?
I sense something isn't right. Yo, let's hurry on our way.
Right. Let's go.
Here.
I'm really curious about how much of this environment is rendered outside of cutscene, if there's any way to hack into it. That's actually why I saved. I'm going to try it after this stream. That's cool, Johnny. I certainly don't want to spoil it for anybody, so everybody's free to come and go if they don't want it spoiled, really, so...
The stone pit is further inside. Follow me.
Yeah.
Because I would really love to, like, get past that barrier here at the door. Like, if I use Switch's
I shouldn't be going back.
thingy, I really want to get out there and check it out.
Shenfa, where's the stone pit?
The stone pit is further. Let's go further.
All right.
Oh, crazy that we're going to get to revisit this in Shenmue 3 in a couple of months. I know I said it would do Lucky Hit the end of the stream, but I actually didn't realize it took this long.
Yeah.
We're already in the overtime, so we might just wrap it up at the end. It's a perfect ending, so...
I always bring him food here. Father! Father! I wonder where he is. He always comes here when I call him. I'll go check the back.
Skill Gem, I can't do a bonus stream next week. I won't be here. Johnny, yeah, you're just gonna cave and watch. But yeah, sure, 24-hour stream with Goro. Ducky, fill your boots.
Father!
No, sure, Game Hacker. I don't know what my roaming charges are, so
There's
I
something
very much
wrong.
doubt I'll be streaming
He's
from
always
abroad.
here.
Where can he be?
Well,
My stream chat has
there's
stopped.
a door beyond here.
Yeah, there's
Further.
some shit going on, seriously, with my PC.
This way.
I think that may be Twitch, you know. It's saying all three are still connected. So I have no idea. Yeah, Twitch is just being an ass, I think. But we're wrapping up the stream anyway, so. Yeah, Twitch seems to be having issues.
This is it.
The door's open.
As long as they have the issue
It's
fixed for
always
when
been
we have
locked.
the trial. I want no hitches
What's
that
beyond
night.
this door?
I don't know.
Yeah, everybody jump into YouTube if you
Father
want to see your
never
comments.
Let me inside. Maybe he's in here.
Let's go.
YouTube, the true platform.
This place.
Look at the cinematography on that. Seriously.
I didn't know there was a place like this in the cave. Joe. Look, there's a path.
Yes, Grave, I don't think I'm going to get involved in Mixer. It doesn't sound too hot of a
Let's go take a
platform,
look.
if I'm being honest. So insane. I wonder if they'll make this entire cave playable again in Shenmue 3. I don't think they will, but it's nice to dream, I suppose.
Shinfa.
Father's writing. Dear Shinfa, my work is done. The phoenix entrusted to our people is now complete. The time of
Destiny has come. Shenpa, go with the one who holds the phoenix and find the proof. Yield yourself to the one and go together. I shall give you the family treasure, the sword of 7 stars. Think of the sword as a part of me and keep it with you.
Like, I mean, even her dad says, keep it with you. So, like, why would she need to keep it with her unless it
the sword of
had
7 stars.
future use?
The one who holds the phoenix. Find the proof?
Squalav!
What is the proof?
Good to see you in Squalav.
I don't
Just
know.
in time to watch the ending. Perfect timing, my
There
man.
should be some clue here.
Well, that's true, Scrap, but maybe it's something that Shanfa then holds on that you don't
Let's
actually
look
hold
for it.
on to in your inventory. Like, for example, it doesn't appear in your inventory now when you have it. You know what I mean?
this is.
The same design as the one on the sword. Yo,
That's it.
B Ren, couldn't agree more, Brent. This is just too much. Just like the bright light flashing stuff. Like even that shot. And this is why I can't wait for Shenmue 3 to give me more moments like this where I'm just glued to the screen not knowing what's going to happen and then like say something like this. That was just like, holy fuck. I don't care what anybody says, this shit is perfect for Shenmue. It demands it. The fact that the prophecy talks about shit like this.
look, yo.
Sometimes reality and beliefs need to be suspended.
What is that? Let's go.
Yes.
Shenfa, what could that be?
I don't know. Let's go take...
Alright.
Alright, let's do this.
What?
Yo.
Yeah.
That is also one of my favorite tracks.
This is...
Phoenix and dragon.
the same as the mirrors.
My father was carving... From a distant land in the east, from across the sea, he shall appear. He does not know of the strength hidden within him. The strength that would destroy him, the strength that would fulfill his wishes. When he is ready, he shall seek me out, and we shall brave together the rocky path. I shall wait. This encounter has been my destiny since ancient times. A dragon shall emerge from the earth, and dark clouds shall obscure the heavens. A phoenix shall descend from above. Its wings will create a purple wind. In the midst of the pitch-black night, a morning star shall glisten, alone.
What is that poem?
It has been told in the village from long ago.
The one who holds the phoenix.
Oh wow, because it's letterboxed. The story goes on. So fucking good. Nearly there, guys. Just think, if we didn't have that delay, we would be playing this game in like 2 weeks. Imagine that. Imagine the hype we'd be having right now. Well, we get to do it one more time. And right now it all feels like it's all coming together. That it's not going to be delayed anymore. It is coming in November. Yeah, blame the Xbox music, I know. But the next run we'll have the Dreamcast, so you can look forward to that, and it's going to be so worth it. Data management, Yosuke Matsuyama. Did I not have? I could have swear I have a friend on Facebook by that name. 4468. Honestly, I really don't mind anymore. These couple of months we have, I think it's going to be really different than what we were feeling. Look up that guy actually. Yeah, I mean, time just flies by far too quickly, seriously. It'll fly by, believe me on that one. That's why I don't want to talk. I just want to let the music speak for itself. Oh, what a journey. And we're going to do it one more time. One more small little time, week by week. Let's see if I've seen it. Oh, we'll see what up anyway, why not? Well, guys, that's it. That is it. Another Tuesday night done. That's our last Tuesday night as well before Gamescom. This time next week, God knows what we'll have. This time, 1 month's time, God knows if we'll have the demo yet. We are right there. We are right there on the cusp. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, we won't be here. We'll be streaming next week. We will be back the week after. Kicking off with Ducky's first stream. It will be on Tuesday night. And then I will be following him up on the Thursday night with our playthroughs of Shenmue and Shenmue 2 on a weekly basis on the Dreamcast. So, Brenton, thank you very much. I will try and enjoy Gamescom. Of course, please stay tuned to all our social media outlets to keep up to date with any Shenmue news coming out of Gamescom, as well as all the Shenmue news that comes out over the next coming months. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in as always. Keep friends, those you love, close to you. Have an awesome Gamescom. I hope we get some great announcements. Get your saxophones out. Jibby has been absent in chat, or has he? I don't know. So I don't know who's dishing out the saxophones. I'm sure somebody will. But yeah, don't forget, we won't be here next week, but we will be here the week after. So guys, take it easy. Have a good one, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
You 泣きたく